Yeah, you can flash us anytime you want, man. I'm ready, man. And welcome to Schultes Stadium here in Independence, Kansas. Jeff Carpenter alongside Scott Stiles. Independence Community College Pirate football right now in the process of the national anthem, so please listen in with us. Independence Community College Pirate Marching Band. They're playing our country's national anthem, the greatest country on the face of the earth, the United States of America. Welcome to our broadcast tonight. Jayhawk Conference football. We're here at week 3, Walter K. Emmett Field, Schultes Stadium, Independence, Kansas. Again, Jeff Carpenter, Scott Stiles behind the mics tonight. And a huge matchup, Scott, to say the least. We've got the defending national champions, Garden City, coming in against the Independence Pirates, fresh off a huge win on the road, 30-16 over Fort Scott. Both teams coming in with momentum. Should be a great matchup.
You're exactly right, Jeff. Let's just be honest and cut to the chase. There is no love lost between the two teams, between the two cheer squads, between the two coaches. We saw it as almost a forced handshake. At the 50-yard line, the officials brought both coaches together. Neither one of them approached each other. And as a quick handshake, they did the coin toss, which looks like the Pirates won the toss and will defer the second half. Looked like the preliminary toss. They'll do the real toss when they come back out. But anyways, it was a forced situation between Jason Brown and Jeff Sims. And this is going to be a hotly contested battle tonight in Jayhawk Conference football.
No question about it. You hit the nail on the head there, Scott. We're pleased to have you tune in to our Derailed Commodity pregame show here at Emmett Field in Independence. Beautiful night in southeast Kansas for football. Temperatures low 80s, let's call it, at the present time. A nice breeze blowing. Nothing that's going to affect the passing game whatsoever, Scott. So really on a fast track, this artificial turf, both teams should be at full speed.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. And it's going to come down to, it's 3 phases of football. It's turnovers, possessions, what you do with those possessions, and special teams. That's what it's going to come down to tonight. Both teams can do great things with all 3 phases of the football. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of schemes they come up against each other defensively. I think both offenses are pretty stout. Could throw 2 great quarterbacks going head-to-head as well. 2 coaches that have great offensive minds, and it's going to be just coming down to turnovers and defensive stops.
Well, there's no question about it. Independence is going to have to really buckle down defensively against a very strong Garden City team. Of course, let's look back last week. Garden went on the road, Scott, went up to Highland. Of course, the Scotties, a great team as well this year in the Jayhawk Conference. Super tough at home at Kessinger Field. Scotties came within an eyelash of knocking off the undefeated Bronc-Busters. And really, within the last 2 minutes of the game, Garden City had to come back on a big play to win it.
Yeah, very fortunate. And what I like about this, Jeff, is 2 long road trips in a row for Garden City. They stayed all night last night in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, busted in this morning. Talked to the bus driver. Tammy and I are out there having having a conversation, and the bus driver came up, said he's going to a hotel to get some sleep because they're heading back right afterwards. We'll get home about 5 in the morning. So 2 long bus trips. Hopefully Independence come out and start fast, have that Kansas City Chiefs mojo. If you get down early, just kick adversity in the teeth. And what a game the Chiefs had the other night, and Alex Smith, and hopefully Independence can do the same thing. Yeah, certainly going to need to have a fast start tonight. In fact, Pirate head coach Jason Brown echoed that same comment, Scott, at the coaches show. He said, we got to get off quick. We've got to bust them in the mouth. You guys had a coach's show? Well, supposedly. That's what I heard anyway. But darn it. I never get the invitations. I'm just kidding. But he did. He said, it's a huge thing for the Pirates tonight because they got off to such an atrocious start against Iowa Western in the season opener. Now, on the road at Fort Scott last week, a much quicker start for the Pirates. They jumped out early 14-0. Let their defense kind of dictate some of the tempo for the rest of the game, and then held on for that big 2-touchdown win. But I think tonight against Garden City, that's not going to be a team that's going to get rattled. You're going to have to keep pressure on them the entire game. Well, they've been in big games, but here's the thing that a lot of coaches won't concede to, and I will do that tonight, is that when I seem to relax a little more, you could think more clear, and I think Coach Brown will do that as well. If you get a lead, you don't stress as much. You're not thinking about everything involved. You can focus on moving the ball, thinking of play ahead, and that's what needs to be done. It just eases everybody a little bit, and the more relaxed. And when you're more relaxed, you'll play a lot better. Yeah, no question about it. Let's talk a little bit, Scott, about the marquee players for Independence, the Pirates. We know Malik Henry, the transfer from Florida State at quarterback. He's going to be a guy that's going to be relied on heavily tonight by Independence, not just passing the ball, but also with his legs. He's a dual threat guy. He is. Malik has to have the ball in his hands a lot tonight, I think, Jeff, for Independence offense to be successful. And what's nice about that is he has to be a part of third down conversions. That's key to him, with his legs or through the air. If it's not there, make something happen on third down, move the ball, move the chains, and keep possession. Keep that offense off the field because Garden City can score a lot of points. Let me ask you, as a former coach in the Jayhawk Conference, what is a good percentage on third down conversions in your mind for a team in a game? 80%. Yeah, and that would be outstanding. There's no question about it. And that's going to be a tall task, I think, against a really tough defense in the form of Garden City. Game 1, they beat Ellsworth, Iowa, 31-7 out in the Garden. And then they went on the road last week, as we mentioned, in Highland, pulled it out 27-23. The Pirates getting off to that bad start against Iowa Western, losing 70-21 right here at Emmett Field. Went on the road, played the Road Warriors, defeated Fort Scott at Prairie Field last week, and big win 30-16 for Independence. So tonight, coming in on a high note, the Pirates are. It's going to be interesting to see how they face the top team really in the country. I know they're ranked number 3, but they are the defending national champs, and you're the champs until somebody dethrones you. Amen to that. And I guarantee you, Coach Sims has these guys ready to play. They won the national championship last year, and everybody came after him because Jeff Sims was behind the rule change, to eliminate the Kansas kid basically in the Jayhawk Conference. So he's got a bullseye on his back every game. So he has to have his team ready to go week in and week out. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You can't take a week off in the Jayhawk Conference. If you do, you snooze, you lose, and that's one thing both of these two teams can ill afford because Independence already with 1 loss on the year. Pirates control their own destiny. There's no question about it, but you're going to pretty much have to run the table if you're going to have any hopes of sneaking into a national championship game. Absolutely. You got to run the table now, basically, and you got to win convincingly and improve the pollsters, and that Garden City can't afford to lose a game because they will fall fast. I expect, here comes the Pirates right now, fired up, ready to go. Smoke coming out of the Pirates' mouth. But it's going to be a great night for football. Netflix is involved heavily here, and it's going to be a good night, beautiful night, like you said, and I'm ready for kickoff. Yeah, no question about it. What a great night indeed here at Shilta Stadium, Independence, Kansas. Jeff Carpenter alongside Scott Stiles giving you the game action behind the mics tonight here on 1010 The Fan. Pleased to have you tune in to our broadcast for sure. Pirates coming out in their navy blue tops with white bottoms and their Vegas gold helmets with Indy on one side and then the Pirate head on the other side of it. Garden City, the road team, they're in canary yellow helmets with white jerseys, white pants. Brown numbers are the Busters.
playing the Road Warriors tonight from Garden City. A long drive, but of course they kind of did the turnabout when they went down to Oklahoma, hung out last night, as you mentioned, Scott. Tried to shorten the trip up a little bit, at least coming over on Friday from the long trip out western Kansas. So going to see if the Busters have a little bit of road rest on them despite having stayed in Bartlesville last night.
Well, looks like we're getting ready to rock and roll here, but there's a conference going on right now. Jason Brown and head official John Adams over here having a conversation.
Yeah, and as expected, the last chance you guys with cameras and the boom mic right there in the middle of it. It's, what a great atmosphere. And, again, we've talked about it. Garden City comes in defending national champs, huge target on their back. Independence Pirates, the chosen ones, as the team destined for season 3, Last Chance U, Netflix. They've got a big target on their back. So, quite honestly, both these two teams are going to have to play up to potential tonight.
Well, it looks like Garden City's going to kick. So, Independence will maybe Coach Brown wanted the ball to begin with.
You know what? He wants to set tempo, and that's one way to do it for sure. Should be interesting to see.
Well, I'm hot and sweaty. I'm ready to go.
Scott's ready to go.
Your head's a little shiny. You're ready to go. You got some veins sticking out. You're ready to go. It's outstanding. We're fired up.
I'll tell you what, man. I know it. I'm ready to go. No doubt about it. Here the crowd comes in here for the Independence fans on their feet, clapping, cheering on the Pirates, getting ready to receive the opening kickoff. Is Independence back deep for the Pirates? I believe, isn't that Carlos Thompson, number 2, one of the deep back guys?
Yeah, and the other one, I believe, looks like it could be Marquise King.
I think you're right. Kicking off for the Busters, it's going to be number 81. That's James Dom White. He's a 5'8", 160-pounder freshman out of Cypress, Texas.
Great crowd on hand, noisy, boisterous crowd. Garden City brought a great crowd, all 17 of them across the way. We're ready to rock and roll.
Getting ready to go. Busters going right to left on the dial. Independence waiting the kickoff. Sit back and relax. We're underway, week 3 in the Jayhawk.
Short kick.
Brought in at the 6, up to the 10, 15, quickly being converged on and ripped down right near the 15-yard line of Independence. So about a 8-yard return for the Pirates on special teams.
That's one thing about return. They had a lane, but it closed quickly. If you take one false step, which he did, he thought about cutting back and it slowed him down. That's what happens. You're going to get swarmed pretty heavily on returns like that. You just got to pick a gap and go for it and hope for the best.
Pirate offense trotting out on the field for their first possession of the night, just underway here. First quarter, 14:54 on the clock. Independence in the pistol gun formation. Malik Henry, the transfer from Florida State, at quarterback. One back directly behind him in the backfield. Twin wideouts near side of the field. Back moves left side. Henry to throw right over the middle. Ball tipped up in the air on the quick slant. Incomplete. Good job by the linebacker there, getting in front of the wide receiver of Independence and then getting a hand on the ball.
He did. They closed quickly. It was almost a simultaneous collision when the ball and the defender got there and knocked it away. Good play by the defender for Garden City. Brings up 2nd and 10.
The Pirates facing 2nd and long here in the first quarter. Again, just underway. First drive of the game, left to right, comes Independence. Henry at quarterback. Again in the pistol gun formation. Tailback behind him is Jamal Scott. He'll move left side now. Goes to Scott on the handoff, and flags fly. And I think you're right. I think it's going to be a false start against the Pirate offense. We want to start here on the opening drive against the defending champs, Garden City.
You know, the kids know what's at stake, Jeff. They know, but you got to play within yourself. You got to keep that composure. And like you just said and alluded to, you do not want to get in a hole where you have a territorial issue where the field change where you have to punt deep in your own territory.
Yeah, 2nd down, 15 now facing the Pirates after that procedure call. So
what you want to do here is I always try to call plays going to give me 7 or 8 yards and maybe make more yards after the catch. So see if they get something out of here in the flat or something on a quick post.
Shotgun set, Henry, one back left side. Twin wideouts near side. He's back to throw, and he is buried in the backfield. A huge hit, sandwiched by 2 Buster defenders right near the, 3-yard line virtually.
Yeah. See, that's where you want to on second down, a lot of times when you know they're going to pin your ears back, that's when you want to run your little draws or your screen plays or something like that to slow down the rush early to help your lineman out. That's what you want to do. That will help the lineman out. And now you got a long situation here, probably about 3rd and 20, 24.
Yeah, it's nearly, well, yeah, I think they've got it at 3rd and, 18, I believe, but I'm not really sure. They haven't popped it up on the board yet. They're from the 3-yard line, Independence, so it's 3rd and forever. Shotgun formation in the backfield. Henry rolls far side. He looks, he throws. It's incomplete, out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a punting situation for the Pirates on their first offensive possession. Not a good one by the Pirates. They started out at their 15-yard line, and in 3 plays they went backwards 11 yards, culminated by that 3rd down sack by the Garden defense.
Coach Jason Brown talking to the offensive line right now, trying to get them regrouped here. Also talking to the quarterback, Malik Henry, as we get back for punt situation here for the Pirates.
Of course, Henry rolling to the opposite side, throwing against his body. That's a tough pass there. And now punting, Paul Wolf heels back near the end line in the end zone.
And they'll come after it here.
Good snap. Wolf gets it away. Pretty good kick, end over end. Going to be fielded around the 45 of Independence. And, whoa, he called a fair catch. Yeah, he had about a 10-yard cushion. And kind of a bonehead mistake there by Daniel Davis, the special teams wideout for Garden City. So it's going to be first down. Busters just inside the Pirate 45-yard line with 14:06 here in the first quarter. Independence had the ball for less than a minute on their opening drive in the first quarter, and now the Pirate defense, we're going to see what Independence could do against this Garden City rushing attack, because they're going to try to run between the tackles at the Pirates.
Their quarterback's pretty impressive, 6'3", 200 redshirt freshman out of Alabama.
Jerry Wilson, the QB, he's going to launch it, and he's got too much arm that time. He was trying to go deep to his wide out, way over his head, though.
Yeah, it was Remy Simmons. Remy Simmons got bumped at the line of scrimmage, didn't get off very well, and was late getting down the field, kind of stopped in his route, and therefore overthrown, like you said.
So it brings up 2nd down 10 for the Garden City offense after the incompletion.
Good job defending that play also was Dior Johnson. Great job by him.
The Pirate defense, they'll set up with the 4-man front. Shotgun set. Wilson in the backfield, one back. He'll hand off to the back on a delayed handoff. He'll go right side. Short gain, only picked up about a yard. Great job defensively by the Independence front line. Emmett Gooden in on the stop.
Our front line matches up really well with their front line, Jeff. Not like we saw against Iowa Central. Was it Iowa Central or Iowa Western? Yeah, where we were just overmatched up front. I think our quickness could prevail tonight on the line of scrimmage. We just got to get to the quarterback.
3rd down 9. Big 3rd down conversion for the Busters. Ball at the Independence 43-yard line. Shotgun set Wilson. He'll drop back to throw. Now he's going to run it. Quarterback draw right up the middle. He's going to be short of the first down. Good job defensively. Again, Emmett Gooden, the big D tackle, coming up with the stop in pursuit.
I know talking to Jeff, Coach Brown earlier this week, or Jason Brown earlier this week, they wanted to keep him contained. They did not want to let him have the edge because he's very elusive on the edge. Really, he's a fast quarterback. So now it's going to bring up, I thought it was 4th down.
Me too. Now brings up 3rd and short. Call it 3rd and 3 for the Busters. So they'll set up in the pistol gun with Wilson. Twins each side of the field. Now he rolls the back up. And now he's going to run it again, and he is hit hard. He's not going to get the first down. Independence defense standing tall and shutting the door right near the 36-yard line of the Pirates.
That was 4th down.
Well, unless I missed it down, I thought it was, but it was 4th down. They have it wrong on the sticks.
Yeah, scoreboard sticks. Good thing they got us here.
Well, yeah, it's 1st down Pirates. Yeah. So Independence standing tall on a 4th and 3. As they shut down that quarterback option draw right up the middle by Wilson. He picked up about 1.5 yards. And now the Pirate offense going to have pretty good field position, Scott, just outside their 35-yard line.
This is a gamble that Jeff Sims, the head coach of Garden City, took, didn't punt their way, and pin them down there, hope for a turnover. Now, like you said, Independence changed the field position here at the 36-yard line.
Scott lines up his tailback in the pistol gun behind Henry at quarterback. He now rolls over to the right side, half yard. Handoff goes Oh, ball is loose and a fumble immediately. Oh, huge mistake. And it was not Scott, it was Kingston Davis as the tailback. And Davis bobbled the handoff from Malik Henry and a monster turnover by the Pirates on a first down inside the 35-yard line.
Kingston Davis, the transfer from the University of Michigan, is one of those match deals where, Malik Henry's reading. He's reading the defense again. He gave the ball, and Kingston Davis just didn't clamp down on it. And Jason Brown not happy right now at all.
Well, you put your defense back out on the field, short field again for the Pirate defense. This time the ball is outside the Independence 30-yard line. First down, Garden City, 12:40 here in the first quarter, 0-0. Busters with the ball right to the left, Wilson in the pistol gun. He drops the throw, fires over the middle. It is complete inside the Pirate red zone near the 15-yard line on this wide out. And that will move the chains. That's going to be a pickup of about 14 on the play for Garden City. I believe that first down pass went from Wilson to Davis. Daniel Davis is wide out. So picking up the first down, moving the chains inside the Independence red zone at the 15-yard line.
He can throw it. There's no doubt about it. He throws it on a rope, too.
Wilson in the gun, one back left side. He'll hand off to the back up the middle. He'll drag a couple Pirate defenders for about a 3-yard gain on the play with the 11-yard line.
Alaric Williams, 6'1", 215, freshman out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the running back on that play. They have good size in that backfield.
Yeah, they're pretty big up front, too, as well. But Independence's defense, they stood tall on that first possession for Garden City. So now the Pirates trying to slam the door again.
But you hit it on the head. The offense did not do their job because defense comes off pretty happy, right? To get a stop on fourth down, then they turn the ball over next play and go right back out there.
Second down, 6. The quick pitch, far side for Garden. He's going to get the first down inside the 5-yard line of Independence near the 3. Alaric Williams taking that quick pitch from Wilson in the backfield, and he sprints around the right side for the first down. It's now first and goal, Garden City at the Pirate, 3-yard line. So the Independence defense is going to have to come up with a miracle here to shut the door on Garden City. First and goal inside the 5. Wilson in the shotgun, one back left side, twin wideouts near side. He hands off to the back, up to the middle. And it is a touchdown, Garden City. Alaric Williams taking the handoff from Wilson and plunging it in 3 yards for the touchdown with 11:07 showing here in the first quarter. And Garden City takes a 6-0 lead over Independence.
Now they got a little trickery going on here. See how they'll watch how Independence lines up and adjust.
PAT kick pending and got plenty of height on the kick. It's good. Splitting the uprights for Garden City. That's James Dom Price. So it's 7-0 Garden on top of the Pirates with 11:07 first quarter. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. And welcome back to Independence here in the field. Garden City getting on the scoreboard first on their second possession on the short field. They drive it in now roughly about 33 yards for the touchdown, culminated by a 3-yard plunge by Alaric Williams, their tailback. PAT by White is good. Busters up 7-0 over the Pirates. Now Independence getting another opportunity and certainly trying to atone from that second possession where they muffed the ball in the offensive backfield on the handoff from quarterback to running back.
Get his turn here. Get a little spark in the team.
Fielded at the 5. Now up to the 10, it's going to be a fake reverse. Yeah, they had it. You almost wish he would have handed it off because that could have been huge. That had been running here on the near side. Instead, Carlos Thompson kept it and he'll return it up to the Pirate 22-yard line. And that's about a 16-yard return for Thompson and the Pirates' 1st and 10 Independence. With 11 minutes and 1 second showing here in the first quarter. Garden City on top 7-0. Here at Limit Field in Independence Jayhawk Conference football. We're at week 3. Pirates at 1-1 record. Garden City 2-0, ranked number 3 in the country. Pistol gun set. Henry at quarterback. One back right side. He's going to hand it off. Getting around the edge is Scott. Now he cuts it against the grain. There is a flag on the play thrown right in the vicinity of holding on the offensive line.
Shoot yourself in the foot to start a drive.
You know, the Pirate offense doing no favors, not only for themselves, but it's the defense for Independence that really has been put behind the 8 ball on both possessions by Garden City in the early going of this game. And now another penalty against the Pirate offense, and that's going to cost them 5 yards, moves them inside their own red zone. Ooh, that's a 10-yard penalty, beg your pardon. Holding. And it's going to be 1st down and 20 against the Pirates. Ball clear at the 12-yard line. Henry goes shotgun set. Looks, throws over the middle. It is complete. And that is Carlos Thompson.
That's a tough catch. It is a hell of a job right there going against linebackers. Carlos did a great job of leaping up, catching that ball. And he's only 5'10", 185 pounds going against the big guys in the middle.
Definitely came up with a big catch that time. That advances the ball out to the 18-yard line of Independence. So a pick up of roughly 6 yards on the play. On the pass from Henry to Thompson. Henry goes shotgun set, triple wide outs near side, one back, left side in the backfield. Now he comes near side. Scott, he's looking for a lane, spins out of one tackle, gets up across the 20 to the 21-yard line before he gets tackled. In on the stop for Garden City, Chauncey Manick.
Now it's a manageable down and distance right here. 3rd and 10. You got that penalty back in 2 plays. Now you can convert here. You got to make a throw, though. Now this is where we talked about. It's time for him to make a throw and catch.
Henry at quarterback for Independence. He'll go shotgun set. Right side is Scott in the backfield. Twin wideouts near side, make it trips near side. That's the throw. Here comes the blitz. He'll throw over the middle. What a catch, Carlos Thompson. Wow. He's across the 40 up near the 44-yard line of Independence. And Thompson at 5'10", stretched out to 6'4" on that catch.
It was a great throw, great catch, and that's what we're talking about. Drives a lot at 9:18, clock running, 1st down Pirates. Ball set at the 44-yard line.
The drive still alive on that great pitch and catch from Henry to Thompson. And Independence with a fresh set of downs at the 44-yard line. Henry goes in the pistol gun, one back behind him in the backfield. Twin wideouts near side. Garden with the 4-man front. Hand off to the back, directly up the middle. And taking too long. Boy, yeah, it took forever to develop, and he had a brick wall of busters right near the 44-yard line, so it's going to be no gain on the play.
We got big backs that just don't hit the hole hard. I'm not bagging on them, but I'm just saying we're just big guys, and it takes them a while to get their stuff going downfield.
Well, it almost looks like, Scott, of course, it's easy for me sitting up here in the booth. I'm not getting hammered by these 300-pounders, but it looks like they're trying to pick their hole, and it's that stutter step that really delays the play. And here goes Independence at 2nd and 10. Henry in the pistol gun set. He's got 3 wideouts near side, 1 back in the backfield. He'll hand off again, and there is a lane across midfield. And that was a great job there, just on a slight delayed handoff to Jamal Scott, 6 foot, 235. And the sophomore out of Cali barrels up the middle and into Buster territory at the 48-yard line, 3rd and 2. This is a huge play for the Independence offense.
Jason Brown being the gambler he is, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get it here. They'll go for it again. You got to stay in the game.
Pistol gun set. Henry, he hands off straight ahead. Ooh, it's going to be close.
See, Malik's got to pull that. He's not reading that defensive end. The defensive end's collapsing, so you got to pull that. You have the edge wide open. You got to pull that thing.
And it's 4th down. Virtually no gain on the play on the handoff to Scott in the offensive backfield. So Independence faced with their first big decision of the night. And as you mentioned, it looks like the Pirates going to go for it on 4th and call it 2 from the Buster 48-yard line. Clock at 7:14, first quarter, Garden up 7-0. Huge play for the Pirates. The Indy crowd, they come alive.
He's going to try to drum off sides and maybe, I don't know, 7 seconds left. Yep, we're going to try to drum off.
Henry goes under center, one back behind him in the backfield.
Timeout. Pirates.
And the Pirates are going to talk about it here with 6:58, first quarter. Garden City 7, Independence 0. We're taking 30-second timeout. You're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan.
Run the same play, just pull it. Gosh dang. Yeah, you can beat him to the corner.
Yeah. Now they're going to be looking for it. And welcome back to Emmett Field here in Independence. Jeff Carpenter along with Scott Stiles behind the mic tonight. Jayhawk Conference Football Week 3. It's Independence Garden City in southeast Kansas. Pirates with a huge 4th down staring at them at the Garden City.
I like the call.
48-yard line. And the Pirates going for it. In the backfield for Independence, it's Henry at quarterback. In the pistol gun set, Jamal Scott, the big 235-pound tailback, directly behind him. Thompson splits out far side is wide out, one wide out near side for Indy.
If I'm them, I'm running left over big 55, and that's Isaiah Edwards, 6'8", 375, going to Texas.
Henry with the handoff right up the middle. First down, Pirates. Jamal Scott barrels his way to the Buster 45-yard line, dragging Garden defenders.
Did a great job running right behind big number 74. Chico Fonsamali, and as I mentioned, Isaiah Edwards on that left side. Great job. Those guys from the wedge block and running back to the west.
You got a little Polynesian in you, don't you?
A little bit. I practice it once in a while. When Shannon gets mad, I use that outer.
First down, Pirates. New set of downs at the Buster 44-yard line. Under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Garden up 7-0.
But this is the drive that helps your defense as well, Jeff.
Absolutely.
Rest here.
Give him a blow on the sidelines. Henry goes shotgun. Scott one back right side, wide outs each side. Garden showing the blitz. Now they pull out of it, and then the flags fly. And I tell you what, it had to be a false start because there's plenty of time on the play clock, and it is a false start against Independence. And, you know, that's just a killer right there.
It is. You just cannot make mistakes like that. You know, that's what the Chiefs did the other night. They were very fortunate to win the game. They had 15 penalties. Yeah, when you have anything over 7 penalties is not acceptable in a football game. It's just being non-disciplined. It's not that hard to wait till the ball snapped.
That's 3 already for Independence here in the first quarter, and we still have 6.5 minutes in the counting. Pirates down 7-0 to Garden City. Henry goes in shotgun set. Scott left side in the backfield, wide outs to each side.
There we go. We move. We got to hold still.
And another false start against the Pirates. They're going to get Calvin Jackson, the near side wide out, and now flags fly again. I think they're going to get a sideline warning on Coach Brown of Independence.
Second flag, on the play.
So laundry all over the field here at Emmett Field. Independence first quarter action. Garden City up 7-0 over the Independence Pirates. 6:20 on the clock, and we've got double flags on the play.
Start.
Yep, false start. And then I think the other one was the sideline warning, I believe.
Wow. They called it on the head coach. So that's 15 on top of that. So it's a 20-yard penalty.
That moves the ball back to the Pirate 31-yard line. So Independence now first down, and might as well call it a country mile. It's a long one. It's going to be about first and nearly 30. The Pirate offense, right here, you got to pick up at least 10, 15 yards, Scott, just to kind of get the ball back into a decent conversion for second down.
Just cannot have silly penalties.
Henry goes in the pistol gun. Again, Scott behind him in the backfield. Twin wideouts near side. Garden City with a 4-man front. Now Scott goes right side in the backfield. They'll fake the handoff. Henry throws near side screen. It's complete to the big tight end. That's Cannon. He spins one tackle over the 40 to about the 43-yard line of the Pirates. And a great job by Bryson Cannon, the tight end, catching that little swing pass near side in the flat. And he just barreled over one of the best defenders.
Yeah, he came back and did a great peel block on Matt Till, a 6'4", 245 linebacker. He's 6'4", 245. It was Carlos Thompson, 5'10", that just leveled him.
Now, you got to like that, man. I'll tell you what, the little guy out there delivering the lumber, Thompson. Now it's second down and still long for Independence, but let's call it 2nd and 21. Ball at the Indy 40-yard line. Henry goes shotgun, one back right side, Twins far side, one near side is wide out. Henry to throw in the pocket. He's looking down the field. Has the guy! 20, 15, 10, 5. Come on, Pirates! Touchdown, Independence!
Perfect. The defender was right there, strike, just didn't make the play. Unbelievable! The Pirates strike with a vengeance. 56 yards to the end zone. Malik Henry to Calvin Jackson.
They were 1st and 40 on this drive, and in 2 plays, score.
So the Pirates answered back in a big way, Scott, with a huge aerial assault as Henry hooks up with Jackson for the TD.
You don't know how hard, Jeff, that play was because Calvin Jackson was blinded to the pass. The defender jumped right up front of him. Next thing you know, Calvin Jackson had the ball in his hand. The defender just misplayed his jump, and it was 6 for the Pirates. Now the extra point.
Nino Alabig to kick the ball. It's good, baby. Pirates tied up with the defending national champs, Garden City, 77, 5:02 first quarter. And Independence answers the call in a big way as Calvin Jackson scorches the D-back on the far side of the field on a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch.
They were even. When you're even, Steven, you let it fly and let the receiver go get it. That's a great throw, great catch, and, man, a much-needed momentum buster for the Pirates. They needed to get that mojo back.
Well, they definitely got it back, and now Independence tied up with the Garden City in a grudge match in the Jayhawk Conference. And, you know, we've talked a little bit about the bylines here to this game. Of course, Pirate head coach Jason Brown at Garden City for 1 year as an assistant coach, offensive coordinator. He basically recruited the majority of those kids to the Busters who won the national championship last year. So you got to kind of say to a certain degree, those are Coach Brown's kids that won it last year.
Yeah, they definitely. He brought a lot of kids from Cali to the team and everything else, and he's still waiting on his ring in the mail.
Yeah, he's going to be waiting a while.
Yeah, according to the handshake.
Paul Wolf set to kick it off from the Pirate 35-yard line after the big touchdown pass from Malik Henry to Calvin Jackson from 56 yards out. Wolf boots it away, got a good foot into it. It's going to be fielded at the 5, up to the 10, 15, 20, looking for a lane, and it's going to shut pretty quickly across the 30, still pushing the pile, and he fights his way up near the 33-yard line of Garden City. So a 27-yard return by the Busters. And now a little extra scramble activity there. The return by Charles West. He is one of the running backs, a 5'10", 200-pounder, redshirt freshman out of Coppell, Texas. A pretty good field position for the Busters here. They're going to spot it at the Garden City 34-yard line. 4:53 first quarter. Garden City offense back out on the field, led by their quarterback, Terry Wilson, the 6'3", 200-pounder. He'll go shotgun set, one back right side. Wilson hands off to the up back, and he is buried behind the line of scrimmage.
See what a score will do for your team. It just inspires everyone. Now the defense playing on their toes and with a little edge to them. That's great.
Jaquarius Martin coming up with the hit, the 6'4", 230-pound sophomore out of Chilton, Alabama for the Pirates. That's a loss of 1. Call it 2nd and 11 for the Busters. Ball back at the 33-yard line of Garden City. Clock under 4.5 minutes and counting. First quarter, we're tied at 7. Wilson in the shotgun set for Garden City, one back right side. And Wilson's going to keep it. This time he gets across the 35 as he dives up near the 38-yard line.
It's going to be about 3rd and 5 situation, Jeff. Good job by the quarterback to pull it, read it right, and gain of 5 on the play, but still a crucial down now for the Pirate defense.
Yeah, it's huge. 3rd down 6 coming up for Garden City on their half of the field at the 38-yard line. Clock moving under 4 minutes and counting. The Independence defense, they need to stand tall and slam the door here on the Busters. Terry Wilson, the quarterback, hands his dinner arrangements over to the official.
Oh, they moved. They didn't call it.
They didn't. Wilson flushed out of the pocket, still on the move. He's going to be brought down shy of the 1st down yardage. Missed it by about a yard. Good job coming up with the tackle from behind. Jermaine Johnson, the D lineman. And it's going to be 4th down, and about a yard to go. And again, Garden City faced with a decision from their own 43-yard line. With 3:18 left.
Official timeout. I don't know why you want to measure this. It's clearly a yard short. This is an artificial turf field. You can clearly see it short.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, I agree. It's
oh, we got a player down. That's why I did not see him right on the eye.
Gotcha. One of the Independence players slightly shaken up there. The trainer's out taking care of him. We're going to keep the action right here to determine how much time this is going to take. Head coach Jason Brown out there to check on one of his defensive players as he gets up under his own power, and a nice applause by the Independence contingency here at Emmett Field in southeast Kansas.
That's Ben Hutch Jr., the big defensive lineman, 6'4", 315 freshman out of Old Hickory, Tennessee, really dangling that left arm out. Right? I'm going to call it a club because his arms are huge. Punt situation now here, Jeff, which you want to tell your punt return team, do not jump. Key the ball here, because there's a lot of intensity on that line right now.
Busters to punt the ball, as Scott mentioned. James Dahl to kick it. Decent snap. Dahl gets it away, and it's a wobbler off to the right side. Shanked it out of bounds at around, the 36-yard line of Independence, it appears.
It's the 27.
Oh, the 27. You're right. They gave him a pretty good spot there. Looked like it was going to be even further up the field, but it is 1st down for the Pirates inside the 30-yard line. A great job as they shut down the Garden City drive. 3 minutes exactly here in the 1st quarter. Independence 7, Garden City 7. And now the Pirate offense back out on the field, led by the hot right arm of Malik Henry.
You could not have thrown that touchdown pass any better than what Malik did. That was a great throw, great catch by Calvin Jackson. Tied up 7, 3 minutes to go 1st quarter. Now Independence back on the move offensively again.
Henry in the shotgun. Twin wideouts each side of the field. He'll drop to throw. He fires it. It is complete. And picking up a nice gain. That's 6 or 7 on the far side of the field, and just a little out route. And he did a great job hooking up with his wideout. Can't really tell from here if that's number 6 or number 8. Kind of a tough angle. We're going to go with Marquell.
Yeah, you're right.
Pistol gun set Henry. They're going to hit up 5 on the pitch and catch. Hey, hands off to the tailback. A great move. That's Scott. He's on the move. It's hit 40. Oh, 30K. 24. Going to catch him. See you later. Touchdown, Pirates.
Man, once you get that big body going north and south, he's like a pinball. You got to wrap him up. 2 blockbusters just bounced off of him, and he was off to the races.
Jamal Scott, 68 yards. The freight train rumbling down the far sidelines for the touchdown. 2:35 1st quarter. And the Pirates have seized the lead over the defending national champs Garden City, 13-7.
Number 4, once again, making it into the play 2nd time in a row. And he gets in there. Extra point attempt.
Alabini to kick it. Oh, he's got plenty of leg. That one almost goes out of the stadium as he rips it through the uprights. Independence 14, Garden City 7, 2:35 here in the 1st quarter. We're taking 30 seconds back to the studios. This is Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. And welcome back to an out-breath in the field here in southeast Kansas, Independence to be exact, as the Pirates have seized momentum and the lead over Garden City after a 68-yard scintillating touchdown run by tailback Jamal Scott. PAT kick added by Nino Alabig, and it's 14-7 Independence over Garden City. 2:35 first quarter, Scott.
Remember the Chiefs started out against New England, and what happened?
That's true. Wolf hits it high. It's going to be a short kick. Fielded at about the 15, up to the 20, 25. Oh, he was hit hard at the 35-yard line. Oh, man.
DeMello Hamilton. 6'3", 225 sophomore. That's good. North Carolina said, welcome to Independence.
No doubt.
It's not flying, ain't flying. That was a great hit.
The Tar Heel with the clear. Garden City, the ball at their own 36-yard line after the return. 2.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Pirates at 14-7 on back-to-back touchdowns. One through the other, one on the ground. Gun set. Wilson, handoff straight up the middle. Tailback spins out one tackle, wrapped up. Hellman ripped off. He's coming out of the game for one play.
I helped to come out for a play as we were in college football last year. Also, another thing is what I don't like about what I didn't see 2 weeks ago, Jeff, is game tackling. Everybody flying to the football. Coach said they really worked on that last couple weeks. Got a little bit for us not last week, but that's what I like so far. Is everybody's flying to the football. Nobody's standing around.
Second down, 7 after the 3-yard pickup by Williams. Pistol gun formation. Wilson in the backfield, throws the back left-hand side now. He's going to keep it. Wilson, the quarterback, stumbling a little bit as he gets across the 40 to the 43-yard line at Garden City. He's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down 6. Going to bring up 3rd and short for Garden City.
Another crucial 3rd down situation. Stop him here, make him punt.
The Pirate defense, they came up big here in the first quarter.
Got a key number 7 on this play. They want the ball in his hands. Wilson, the quarterback, 6'3", 200 redshirt freshman, Slocum, Alabama. Very much the offense for Garden City.
They'll go shotgun set. Triple right out, far side. Independence shows blitz. Here it comes. He's got a lane. First down anymore across midfield into Pirate territory at the 40-yard line.
You got to stay in your lanes. They came with the blitz. He got knocked off the lane, and that just opened up a gap for him to slither through and get a crucial first down. They had an all-out blitz come on the backside, had the right call made, just didn't stay and maintain your leverage.
17 yards up by Terry Wilson, the quarterback of Garden City. Fresh set of downs for the Bastards in Pirate territory at the 30-yard line. Wilson in the shotgun, one back right side. He'll now go into the pistol gun formation. Takes the handoff, rolls out, far side of the field, looking down the field. He's flushed out of the pocket now, fires, and it's caught out of bounds.
Job. That's what the guys they did a good job. He faked the pass, didn't leave it the field. On the defense side, just kept from hands in the air first pass side.
A great job by the Pirate defense for keeping containment on the far side of the field.
As long as you keep him in front of you, and just stretch him out to the sidelines. Use that boundary as your advantage.
Yeah, Michael Bowe really doing a great job in containment on the far side there, so it's going to bring up 2nd and long, 2nd and 10, Garden City. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. Independence up 14-7. Wilson in the shotgun. Now he's going to keep it. Quarterback draw. He's trying to get out there. He's buried by 3 Pirate defenders with a short gain of 1 on the play. They'll get it inside the Independence 40 to about the 39-yard line.
Now, Jeff, what they need to do, they've been making some movements on the front offensive line. They've been making some penetration on the blitzing. But what they need to do is they need to have either 25 or somebody in the middle spy 7. Spy the quarterback, and if he tries to run for it, just spy and stay in front of him and make the play. Don't let him make a long gain here on the scramble.
Shotgun set. Wilson, the quarterback, he hands off to the tailback up the middle. He's still rumbling. He's going to be shy of the first down by about a yard outside the Pirate 30-yard line.
They'll go for it here.
And that was the water bug for Garden City. Charles West, 5'10", 200-pounder out of Coppell, Texas.
It'll be the end of the quarter. Give Garden City a chance to think about it.
4th and 1 from the Pirate 31-yard line into the first quarter. Independence 14, Garden City 7. Back to the studios. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. Welcome back to midfield here in Independence. Into one quarter of play, the Pirates on top of the defending national champions, Garden City, 14-7. And it was the strength of the running and passing game for the Pirates. At 5:02, the Pirates struck their first touchdown with a 56-yard TD pass from Malik Henry to his favorite wideout, Calvin Jackson, as he dashed to the south end zone. And then next possession, a little less than 3 minutes later, 68-yard TD run by the rumbling tailback, Jamal Scott. And Indy now up 14-7, Scott, at the end of the first.
That momentum swing was huge on that first touchdown strike that Calvin Jackson caught from Malik Henry. And now the running game got going. I really like the balance so far that Independence has. They're mixing it up real well. Jason Brown is in a rhythm now calling plays. It was an extraordinary first quarter.
Boy, and a huge play coming up. Fourth down, around a yard to go for Garden City. The ball just outside the Pirate 30-yard line. First play of the second quarter, shotgun set. Two backs in the backfield with Wilson, the quarterback. Tight set on the line, low snap. He'll hand off to the tailback, and he hammers his way. Really, I don't know. This is going to be really close. I don't think he got it, this guy. If this guy crosses their spot, he's going to be short. You're right. If he gives him the left foot spot by the near side official, he did not make it. Well, right now, he didn't make it. The spot of the ball is shy of the 30-yard line, and they had to get inside the Pirate 30, so that could be a change of possessions. They're going to bring the chains out just to pacify Garden City.
Jeff Sims not happy with the spot. Really yelling right now.
You know what? And you get such a scrum right there. You get 8, 9 guys surrounding and game tackling the ball carrier. It's tough for the officials to come up with the spot. But you know what? I really think it was a decent spot from the way that the tailback hit that wall, and he was pushed backwards. Here comes the chain gang, Scott, and I'll tell you what, you better have a couple of links here and hold your breath in Independence on this one. They are short, 4 inches shy of the first down, and the Pirate defense slams the door just outside the Independence 30-yard line on a 4th and 1. And Independence's offense now back out on the field with Uncle Mo momentum on their side at 14-7.
Now, anytime this happened, when I was calling plays where I like to do something early is you try to get a quick strike, to get just to put a little shock in the system or some kind of trick play, because now the defense is guessing themselves a little bit, and it's a great time to try to strike big right here. Trips to the right. Malik Henry back, ready to go again. 14:53 to go.
Henry in the pistol gun set. Scott the tailback in the backfield. Triple wide outs go wide. Snap goes to Henry. This time he's going to throw. He is going deep, looking for his man. Deep to the sideline. There was a lot of contact around the Garden City 30-yard line. No flag on the play. And just like you said, Scott, they went for broke as they went down the field on the fly pattern and just could not hook up. I think he was trying to hit Carlos Thompson on the far side of the field.
Yeah, you want to try to make something. You want to strike big right now. Just that's what you want to try to do and set the tone. But now you got to regroup. You got to get back to the running game a little bit. Make your third down situation manageable. 2nd and 10 right now. Get half of that right here.
Henry goes in the shotgun, one back left side, trips far side of the field, Garden 4-man front. Snap to Henry, back to throw, flips over, wide open in the flat at the 35 to 40. Should have the first down. On the far side of the field, he hooks up with his wideout, Sean Carter, the 6'3", 200-pound redshirt sophomore out of Pasadena, California. And he's going to be, a yard shy of the first down yardage needed. Right at the 39-yard line.
I didn't like that spot either. I thought he was well past the marker with his foot, but they have a better view than what we did. He must have stepped out just a little bit early.
Oh, generally, we have rock star seating, so it's hard to say they have a better spot. But, yeah, I think you're right.
But we're both old and wearing glasses, so we'll get that.
Third down 1. Here comes Henry and the Pirate offense. Pistol gun set. Stacking it on the line is the Garden defense, and looks like Independence wanted to do a little X and O on the sideline with 14-10 show in second quarter. Pirates 14, Garden City 7. Back to the studios for 30 ticks. You're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan.
That is their second time of the half.
Welcome back to the Waterfield Field, Shelter Stadium. Here in Independence, Kansas. Jeff Carpenter alongside Scott Stiles behind the mic tonight for Jayhawk Conference Football Week 3. And the Independence Pirates leading the defending national champs, Garden City, 14-7. Third down 1 for the Pirate offense inside the 40-yard line. And Malik Henry, the transfer from Florida State, goes into pistol gun formation, splits wideouts each side of the field. One back behind him, moves him over left side. Snap to Henry. He'll look. Goes down the flat. It's complete to the tight end. The 45 and out here midfield. And again, it's Bryson Cannon, the big tight end, 6'2", 228 freshman out of Irmo, South Carolina. And he'll pick up the first down for the Pirates.
What a play call. Everybody was forced in the middle. Backers were coming flat up the middle. All they did was just do a little release to the tight end out in the flat. And it was a pitch and catch. But what a great catch, because Malik Henry had to throw over a blitzing corner. And what a play.
First down, Pirates, fresh set of downs, 13:43 in counting second quarter. They lead 14-7 over Garden. Ball at the Independence 48-yard line. The ball is up in the air. Garden City comes up with it near midfield.
Darn it. Can't have those situations. Nobody feels worse about what he does. I understand that. You got all the momentum. You got everything going their way as a football team. Crucial turnover for the Pirates.
Yeah, Jamal Scott coughing it up on the Pirates' half of the field, right near the line of scrimmage at the 48-yard line. Garden City coming up with the fumble recovery with 13:31 here in the second quarter, trailing 14-7 to Independence. Now the best offense trotting back out on the field. Good field position. Now the Independence defense going to have to stand tall once again. And he shotgun set for Jerry Wilson, the quarterback. And now flags fly in Garden City with some premature movement on the offensive line.
The big tight end, number 17. That is Nitro Kirby. He's 6'8", 255. I'm sorry, Anthony Needham. 6'8", that's not a good game. 6'8", 255. I'm telling you, he's left most people there when you finally get it.
That's a lot of body to get the movement, man. You can't get it stopped. Once he gets that body in, he's going to hit out of the game. I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, this brings up now first and 15. Back on the Garden half of the field. Shotgun set again, Wilson, the quarterback. Wide out to the far side, 1 near side. That's the short side of the field. Low snap. Hand off to the tailback. He's up the middle, across midfield. Just about to the original line of scrimmage, so pick up a 5.
Great job by Kirk and Joyce at the middle linebacker, 6'2", 210 out of Louisiana.
That's going to be now second down 10 for the Garden offense on the Independence half of the field at the 38-yard line. We're near the 13-minute mark here of the second quarter. Pirates up 14-7.
You want to choose for a lead, you can't just because they get the ball start the second half, you know. So,
yeah, the Pirate coach is hollering no warning on that last play. I think Coach Sims was pretty much out near about the 40-yard line marker on the far side of the field. Shotgun set. Wilson, he'll hand off on the other side. We got a major hole back here. And the back is going to get about 8 yards on the game before driven out of bounds in front of the Pirate bench. Quick handoff there, Daniel Davis.
And we're going to get a holding as Scott said in the offensive backfield against Garden City. So nullifies that 8-yard pickup.
They tackled our deep. Look at number 5 jersey. You can tell they had his jersey over his head. Big Rakeem Boyd. I'm sure it wasn't good. So that's a good, the big D tackle headed for Arkansas next year. He'll be a Razorback, and they were trying to really just pretty much strip him. They got something the Arkansas did. Yes, that's lost. Man. Second down, 20 now for Garden City. Ball back now to the 32-yard line after the penalty. Shotgun set Wilson. Drop the throw. Gets it out on the flat. He's got room at the 40, 35 before it ran out of bounds. And poor containment near side on the Independence defense. That's going to pick up the first down for Garden City. Just a little swing pass to the tailback out of the backfield. Because peeking inside, next to the pass on right over his head, he lost containment on the corner, and they were off to the races down the sideline. First down. For the Buckbusters with 12-17 middle clock down in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was nearly 31 yards on that play there.
It's so simple.
First and 10, Garden City. Pistol gun set. Wilson, the quarterback. He'll fake the handoff, and he is drilled in the backfield. I guess he did hand it off after all to the tailback, but he didn't fare any better. He's buried for about 1.5 yards loss. Again, Emmett Gooden doing a great job plugging the hole up front for that Pirate D line. Also in on the stop for Independence, Wesley Mathis, and he had a monster game at Fort Scott. It's going to bring up now 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Again, the pistol formation for the Busters. Quarterback is Wilson in the backfield with him West. He'll throw first stride. It's complete on the swing pass. He gets away from 2 tacklers and then spins inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line.
Down to 26.
Are they going to? Yeah, you're right. They're going to move him back. Good call. So he did not get away from the second tackler. They're going to spot the ball just outside the Pirate 25-yard line. So a pickup of about 7 on the play brings up now 3rd and a long free for the Buster offense. We're under 11 minutes here in the second quarter. 14-7, Pirates with the lead. Garden City in the shotgun. It's Wilson. Drops the throw. Looks near side. It's complete. He's got a lane at the 20. Slips and falls at around the 15-yard line. But that would be a late flag. And a late flag comes in after the tackle.
I think it's going to be on us personal foul. Just extracurricular activity. You cannot have it a game like this where the officials are already looking for stuff like that because they know how chippy it's going to be.
But definitely a flag thrown inside the Independence red zone at about the 14-yard line after the play.
Yep.
And it goes against Emmett Gooden, the big D tackle on the personal foul against the Pirates. And that's going to move the ball first and goal inside the Independence 10-yard line. A huge penalty gives Garden the ball 1st and 10. Make it 1st and goal from the Pirate 8. With 10:43 here in the second quarter, Pirates up 14-7, and now the defense going to have to find a way to shut down Garden City's drive.
Want to give up 3 if you can, Jeff. You got to just buckle down here inside the 10.
Wilson goes in this pistol gun formation. He's going to run the option, keeps it, comes near side, dives forward. I think he got in and touchdown. Terry Wilson on the quarterback option keep from 8 yards out for the score.
He's the man. You got to contain him and make him hand the ball off or pitch it. You cannot let him run. He is unbelievable with the ball in his hands.
10:22 mark. Garden City now on the 8-yard touchdown run on the quarterback option. And now it's 14-13 Independence. Now Garden City trying to do a little trickery. They'll now line up in the conventional PAT kick. Kick is up,
right down the middle,
and it is good. So we're tied 14-all with 10:22 showing here in the second quarter. From Emmett Field here in southeast Kansas, Independence tied up with Garden City, and this game billed as a heavyweight battle. And so far, Scott, in the first half, it's lived up to it.
Yeah, both teams throwing punches and taking punches, and everybody's still standing. And it's the 14-0 draw right now, 10:22 to go, but this is what we were hoping we'd get. We didn't want to, obviously we want Independence to win this baby, but we just didn't want Independence to come out and get off to a slow start. And they did first couple series, and after that, they quick strike offense, and they were up 14-7. But now a couple crucial penalties there, Jeff, on that drive allowed Garden City to have some great field position and score and capitalize on the penalties.
Well, not to mention the fumble on the Independence half of the field by the offense, at the 48-yard line, and that shifted momentum after the Pirates had already picked up a first down on the drive. And then a huge fumble recovery by Garden City's defense, and they cash it in and drive down the field 48 yards, aided by a personal foul penalty that sets them up first and goal on the Independence 8-yard line. So set to kick off for Garden City. Number 81, James Don White. White boots it into the night skies, and it's going to be fielded at about the 6. Bravo picked up at the 10, 15, 20. Hurdles over one tackler, still on his feet, 35, 40, and a great return by the Pirates special team.
Carlos Thompson.
Carlos Thompson bobbled the ball at the 5-yard line, picked it up, and then raced down the field, clear up to the Independence 47-yard line for a 32-yard return. And, of course, Carlos Thompson electrified the crowd on the season opener against Iowa Western on a 98-yard kickoff return. And that's just something in his blood. He has 2 100-plus yard kickoff returns at Texas Tech. First and 10 for the Independence offense.
He's in cover right now. If we can snap the ball, just think about that. Situations. The defender on here right now is playing 12 yards off the ball, and you can just flick it out here and let him go one-on-one.
Henry in the shotgun set, twin wideouts each side. He'll drop the throw over the middle, and it is complete. Great job. It's Carlos Thompson, and they're certainly respecting his blazing speed, as you mentioned. The defender, 12-plus yards off Carlos Thompson, and that's going to be a pick up a 7 on the pitch and catch from Henry. Brings up now second down 3, Independence under 10 minutes here in the second quarter, tied at 14-all between Garden City and the Pirates.
What you like is you chip away that and make that defender close in, and then you can beat him on a fly.
Henry checking off the play, looks over at the sideline. He's in the shotgun set. Twin wideouts to the short side of the field. Henry to throw. Now right side.
Gosh darn, we got to sit still. It's on 77.
The Pirate offense, they've sputtered a little bit here in the first half, and it's been primarily just the unforced turnovers and errors by them. And, the thing is, you can't have these false starts. I mean, that just kills your momentum. So now you go to second down and call it 8 instead of second and a long 3.
When you're 6'8", 300, you're going to see him move. And you got to sit there, sit tight, and then get ready to play the game with the ball snap. We have a weird, not weird, we go to a lot of teams go to the highest they use it, they go to the hand clap, for the snap. And you anticipate that clap.
Henry in the shotgun, one back behind him, now right side. He'll hand off to the back on the near side. He has a lane. It's Scott. He's inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line of Garden City.
We're marking about a half yard short, I think, Jeff. I think he stepped out. But you got to see, I know the change on the other side, but no doubt the distance there, that shoulder, I think it's good. That was close. Good job.
Jamal Scott, 6 foot 235 pound tailback. That guy's got some nimble feet there as he gets tightrope walk down the near sideline for the first down.
When I played college football, that was a linebacker, that size. And now you're running backs.
First and 10, Pirates in Garden territory with the 33. Henry in the pistol gun formation. Out of the field, he moves the back. Scott right side, and now another false start, it appears, against the Independence left side tackle. I don't know. Color me crazy, but maybe you just go to a silent snap count.
Yeah.
And it is against the Pirate offense on the false start, and that is, my count, the 5th one here in the first half. So it brings up first down 15 for the Pirates, still in Garden City territory at the 48.
What Coach Brown's mad about, and I've seen him do it, the linebackers for Garden City will clap. That's why he's getting to that. We use the hand clap system for snap. So our guys are taking off because they hear a clap.
So Henry directing the offense, goes up and checks off the play at the line of scrimmage, now back into the shotgun formation. Trip right out far sides. Henry looks, he throws, has a man, has it all. Just outside the 30-yard line, diving for the ball, but unable to reel it in.
I actually think he left his feet just a little too early. If he were taking a couple more strides, because the ball was up in the air for a long time, but he dove early, hit him right in the shoulder pads. Calvin Jackson, I'm not, great effort. And then man just maybe left his feet a little too early because the ball was pretty well thrown.
It brings up now second and long for the Pirates.
You got 15 plays like that in a big game, Jeff. You got to be able to make those plays.
Independence operating in Garden territory at the 48-yard line. Again, Malik Henry, the transfer from Florida State, goes shotgun formation. Trip wideouts go far side, one back in the backfield. Here comes the blitz. Henry steps up in the pocket. He's under duress, and now he's sacked.
Yeah.
Big sack on the play by the Garden City defense. It was just a jailbreak. And now it's going to bring up third down, and you might as well call it about 22 from the looks on the far sideline. Independence push clear back to their own 43-yard line after the sack. 7:47 and counting here in the second quarter. Pirates tied up with Garden City. Both these teams delivering haymaker blows, and we are knotted up at 13 on the board. Henry goes shotgun formation, twin wideouts far side. Good snap, back and throw. He'll roll out, still out of the pocket. Now a throw short. It's complete. Getting away from one tackle, but then very quickly shot at midfield on a short gain of about 4. That's Carlos Thompson catching the ball, but it's going to force a Pirate punt. As the clock at 7:07 and counting here in the second quarter. So the Independence offense again shooting themselves in the foot. Penalties. And now they're going to give Garden City an opportunity to regain momentum. As Paul Wolf goes back to punt the ball for the Pirates. He'll stand right near the Independence 34-yard line. Daniel Davis back deep for Garden City to receive the punt.
You want to punt it away if you can, no return. Yeah, that's a great job.
Good kick. And a lot of pressure, and it's fair caught at the 21-yard line.
Take that.
Tell you what, Daniel Davis, I don't know, man. You don't want to return. No, that's an 8-yard cushion. And, you know, I understand you don't want to cough the ball up, but you are the return guy. And, you know, to me, if you have any wiggle room, you want to show what you can do. Skid Garden City, they play it safe. They get the third catch. 1st and 10 Buskers at their 22-yard line. Second quarter action, 6:35 on the clock. Independence 14, Garden City 14. The Buskers, the defending national champs. Quarterback Terry Wilson goes shotgun formation. He'll hand off to the tailback near side, has the lane out near the 30 and across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of a good 9. Independence getting sucked in on that quick handoff coming near side. We're going to call it a pickup of 8 on the carry.
What I like about that run is, and you always teach us, is you get one cut. And that's what you get that foot in the ground, and then you head north and south. And that's what their backs do a lot. They don't do a lot of dancing. They get one cut.
Charles West in the backfield with Wilson. Wilson to throw. He looks near side. It is complete right at about the 45-yard line of Garden City. Bumped out of bounds. And reeling in the ball was Yatil Gant. It's a 6'4" wideout freshman out of Calera, Alabama.
Clock continues to run. Under 6 minutes now, still tied up 14-0. New set of downs for Garden City. Ball spots at the 44-yard line.
Well, a huge possession for both teams here before halftime.
You don't want to give up a score for halftime since they get the ball start the second half. Because both teams are going to make adjustments at halftime.
Wilson goes shotgun, 2 backs with him, hands off to the second back, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of number 15, Tamarian Johnson. 6'6", 240, Richard, freshman out of Detroit, Michigan. Had 2 guys on him, shut them both off and made play at the line of scrimmage.
Jaquarius Martin also in on the stop. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9, so they're going to give him Bobby Lean pick up at 1 right near the Garden City 45-yard line. Clock nearing the 5-minute mark. Wilson goes shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Wide outs each side, hands off second back. He's going to look for the lane, has an opening, hits the lane hard, and gets inside the Independence territory to about the 44-yard line.
He's running hard right now. I'm telling you, man, you got to get him slowed down. Charles West right now is running back on a mission. 5'10", 200-pound Richard freshman from Coppell, Texas, is doing some damage on the ground.
9-yard pickup for West and the Garden City offense. Fresh set of downs at the Independence 44-yard line, 4:40 and counting, second quarter.
Here's where you need to make your stops right here. Don't give up any more first downs. Keep out of field goal range and force them into doing some things they don't want to do.
Pistol gun set now for Terry Wilson, the quarterback. Twin wideouts to the far side of the field. He'll hand off to the tailback right up the middle. Got away from one tackle and then gets inside the 40 to the 39 of Independence.
Yeah, we had a great defensive play call. Logan Schaefer, the linebacker, came on a middle blitz, 6'2", 220, the Toronto, Florida, and then right after the line of scrimmage, like you said, just didn't wrap up, and now he's coming off with a shoulder injury.
2nd down 5 for the Garden City offense inside the Pirate 40-yard line, under 4 minutes and counting, right before halftime, tied at 14 all. Wilson stays in the shotgun set. 2 backs right side. Now he flips one behind him, goes pistol gun formation. Fake handoff, looks downfield, looking, under pressure, gets away from one, and a great job in containment on the tackle near the Pirate 35-yard line.
Blankenship.
Yeah, Blankenship, South Carolina transfer, coming up with a tackle about a yard shy of the first down yardage needed at the Pirate 35-yard line. So he 3rd and 1.
Blockbuster banged up a little bit. Looks like it's tight end. Thomas Aduke, 6'6", 245.
So the Independence defense is going to be tested yet again, Scott, with 3:26 before halftime. We're tied at 14 all between Garden City and the Pirates. Week 3 in the Jayhawk Conference. Independence 1-0 in conference play. Garden City 1-0 in conference play. Both teams coming in off a win last week. So this is a huge game for both teams. Of course, Garden City on a 13-game winning streak and the defending national champions. Limping off the field, but under his own power. The injured blockbuster tight end.
There's 2 guys who are going to touch this ball. Either the quarterback, which is Terry Wilson, or it's going to be Charles West, the running back. Those are the 2 guys who are going to touch this football.
We're not going to have to wait long to find out. They break up, pistol gun set, West the tailback.
I think it's going to be power to number 5.
That is West. Left. He's directly behind Wilson. They're going to hand it off to him. He's hit at the line. He didn't get it. No way. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Great job by the penetration of the Independence front 4.
No gain on the carry.
And it brings up now 4th and 1 for the Garden City offense.
4th and short for Garden City.
The last time the Bronc-Busters tried this in Pirate territory, Independence slammed the door on them. Now with 2:40 and counting in the first half, tied at 14. Garden City going to go for it again. 4th down and 1.
You want that defensive line just to pinch in a little bit, get heel to heel, close down the gaps, and hopefully they'll run right into you.
Wilson, shotgun set. He's going to keep it. He'll get the first down. Doing a good job reading the defensive end, crashing down. Wilson, the quarterback, keeps it for about a 4-yard gain, and it'll be a fresh set of downs for Garden City at the Pirate 31-yard line. Moving at 2:20 and counting. Garden City moving left to right.
I'm okay with the bend don't break thing. Give up a little 3-pointer here right for a half. You don't want to give up 7.
Terry Wilson, the quarterback, 6'3", 200-pounder for Garden City. He's in the shotgun. West left side in the backfield. Trip wide outs far side. He pitches it over to the far side. It's complete near the 20-yard line and almost to the first down sticks. In fact, he might have got it. Just a little swing pass to Daniel Davis, the wide out.
That was a friendly spot because his knee went down well short of the first down, but they
spot him where he fell down instead of where his knee hit the ground, gave him the first down, but that will get the clock moving again inside a minute 50. But the Broncbusters on a drive right now.
1:43 and counting at the Pirate 20, 1st and 10.
A lot of snaps on the defensive side of the ball, getting a little tired.
Wilson drops to throw. Here comes the pressure. He fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Going to the coffin corner near side to his wideout, but throwing it over his head.
Had him open, too. He beat both defenders. He was double-teamed and beat them both.
So brings up now 2nd down 10 for the Garden City offense. Left here in the first half from Emmett Field in Independence. The Pirates and the Broncbusters knotted up at 14 all. Garden City on the move from the Independence 20-yard line, 2nd and 10.
See if they run the ball here. They've had success running the ball, not so much throwing the ball.
Wilson to throw. Pocket collapses. Completes it to the back. Near the side. He's at the 15. The 13-yard line. On the swing pass to Charles West. The play for Garden City. It's going to now 3rd down 3. The ball inside the Pirate 15-yard line. So Garden City has encroached the Pirate red zone. 3rd and 3, nearing the 62nd mark of the first half, tied at 14.
Now here's where you utilize the 6'8" tight end, number 17. Try to see if you get the ball down here and throw a little toss up here.
Wilson in the shotgun, back to throw. Out of the pocket, still looking. He'll fire deep into the end zone. Incomplete. Had a man clear back on the end line. Couldn't hook up to his wideout. That was Remy Simmons. 5-11, though. He showed some hops. Just couldn't reel it in. It's going to be now 4th down. And call it 4 for the Garden City offense from the Independence 14-yard line. So, huge play right here, obviously.
Oh,
I mean, Garden City looks like they're going to go for it. 45.6 seconds left here in the first half. This is a huge play, obviously, for both teams. I think it more so for the Independence defense.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, but they're going to take a timeout here. They got timeouts to burn. I would, too.
Garden City going to talk about it. We're going to send it back to the studios for 30 seconds. Tied at 14, Independence. Garden City, you're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan.
Garden City 14, your
And welcome back to Emmett Field here in Independence. Jeff Carpenter and Scott Stiles behind the mics tonight for your Jayhawk Conference action week 3 between Independence and Garden City. Coming up on 4th down and 4, Scott, for Garden City from the Independence 14-yard line. We're under 50 seconds left in the first half.
Big stop here. Big stop here. They got to go forward here. I don't know if you're going to try to draw more offsides or not. I think they have to play called, and I expect it's going to be number 17 here.
The quarterback wears number 7, shotgun set, left, right side of the backfield, twin wide outs, far side. Wilson to throw. Pump. Still flush down the pocket. He's on the run. He goes down. It's incomplete. A great job. Pirate defense. And the Bucs stand tall in the red zone of Independence. Under 50 seconds left in the first half. Pirates slam the door on the Garden City drive. Still tied at 14.
What a bad call that was. I'm going to be honest with you. Try to get points for halftime. Get the ball back. Either that or you just don't have faith in your field goal kicker. That's one thing you can be. But that was not a good call for Garden City. Advantage Indy, but they're going to take a knee and get out of here tied up at halftime.
Yeah, Independence keeping going in the 14-yard line in victory formation as Malik Henry goes under center. 2 backs around him, and he'll just take the knee. Content with letting the clock run out. Although Garden City's burning a timeout. Yeah. So that's their second timeout of the first half. With 33.8 seconds left, we're tied at 14 all. Independence Garden City. Garden City stopped the defending national champions on a 13 consecutive game winning streak coming into this ball game. Pirates fighting for their lives here against the defending national champs and putting up a huge effort here in the first half.
Very admirable. Both teams how hard they're playing. Both are facing adversity a little bit. The crucial thing is the turnovers, 2 fumbles that Independence has given Garden City, 2 extra possessions that they didn't need the first half.
Well, the Independence offense, it appears that they're looking to just take this game into the locker room tied up, as they did take a knee. Malik Henry good on that first down snap. Garden City decides to call a timeout. I think the Busters is only with 1 timeout remaining, though. So the Pirates will go back to the victory formation around Henry at quarterback. The ball at around the 13-yard line, and Henry's going to take a knee, and flags fly as Garden City's defense comes in with a late hit, and now they're going to have to separate these 2 teams. And the officials trying to restore order on the field right near the 10-yard line. And, you know, Garden City just an absolute bonehead play. Yeah. Matt Carroll, the linebacker.
One lineup just taking in, concede the rest of the half. And Sims wants to call a timeout just to make him snap it again. You know,
and that's the sophomore linebacker making that huge mistake for Garden City. He's going to pick up a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which may not make much difference in that 1 seconds, but it's going to move the Pirates out to around the 30-yard line. You know, that is not a play that you expect out of a sophomore on your team, and that's exactly what Matt Terrell did. Is he just came barreling through the line of scrimmage when Malik Henry took the knee and then blasted into Henry, and of course the Pirate players protecting the quarterback, and the flags were flying everywhere. And now 15 yards later, the official is going to mark the ball out at the Independence 25-yard line.
Well, you're a product of leadership. That's all I'm going to say about that. And the leadership of Jeff Sims call timeouts, force that situation to happen.
Point taken here with 30 seconds and counting. First down, Pirates. And now Independence says, you know what? We're going to run a play. I would too. Malik Henry back in the shotgun set. Now down to 20 seconds. He'll split it right out each side of the field, 1 back behind him. And now Henry just going to take the knee in the backfield as the officials come racing in on the far side of the field. There's going to be a little zebra conference at the 20-yard line. Clock down to 15.3 seconds. Tied at 14-all between Garden City and Independence.
They took another timeout.
Garden City burns their final timeout, which is going to be second down Pirates. It'll be second and long. Going to be a little longer now that Jeff Sims figured out he had timeouts and he's going to use them. So he has burned his last timeout, thankfully, with 15.3 seconds left here in the first half. Garden City 14, Independence 14 in this titanic struggle in Week 3 Jayhawk Conference action. Arguably the toughest conference in the nation, Scott, the Jayhawk Conference. You look at the ranked teams, we've got, I believe, 4 of them right now ranked in the top 20.
Yeah, it's definitely by far, Jeff, the top conference in the United States. It's going to be the most heavily recruited conference in the United States. You're going to see SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12. You're going to see all kinds of conferences and players sign, and a lot of players. You're talking 20 to 30 players off each team are going to be going and playing Division I football out of this conference.
So now we're back out on the field after the final Garden City timeout with 15.3 seconds remaining in the first half. Independence with the ball. And it's going to be spotted at their own 24-yard line.
An important score at halftime, Ohio State 3, Oklahoma 3.
Wow. I was looking at some of the scores around the Jayhawk Conference. Hutch beating Resolution Prep Academy 91-0 today was the final. What high school is that?
That's it. It's a Stevie Wonder school. Yeah, they should be proud of that one. Way to go, Hutch.
And Dodge City had a big win over Texas Agricultural Institute, Technology Film Institute.
When we play outside the conference, we go way outside.
So here we go. Another try at the victory formation from Malik Henry. And this time, Campers are stymied on the field. That's going to be the final play as the clock expires here in the first half of Weathercale Limit Field, historic Independence, Kansas, halftime. Your Pirates 14, the defending national champs, Garden City 14. We're going to head back to the studios. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout to acknowledge our sponsors that make our broadcast possible. You're listening to ICC Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. Hey, welcome back to Emmett Field here in Independence, halftime between the Independence Community College Pirates and the visiting Garden City Blockbusters. We're tied 14-all in this third week of action in Jayhawk Conference across USA. Pleased to have you tune into our broadcast. It's been a great first half, and we want to thank you to listen in to our halftime show sponsored by the Car Shop of Independence. And the Pirates do a great job here in the first half against the defending national champs. And we'll just do a real quick score recap, Scott, before we get into our game analysis. Garden City getting on the scoreboard first at the 11:07 mark on a 3-yard touchdown run by their tailback, Alaric Williams. White added the PAT kick, and the Busters led 7-0. But then Independence getting the ball on their next possession with 5:02 showing in the first quarter, a huge 56-yard scoring toss by quarterback Malik Henry to his wideout Calvin Jackson, who streaked down the sideline for the score. Nino Alabiga adds the PAT kick. We're tied at 7-7 at that point. And then the Pirates would get the ball back after shutting down Garden City on their next possession. Independence would score yet again, this time with 2:35 in the first quarter on a 68-yard touchdown rumble by their big tailback Jamal Scott. Alabiga again adds the kick. Pirates led 14-7 over Garden City at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, it was a defensive standoff between these two teams. Garden City getting the only score at the 10:22 mark of the second quarter on an 8-yard touchdown run on their quarterback, Terry Wilson, running the option to the south end zone for the score. White again adds the PAT kick for the Busters. We're tied at 13-all, and that's where we're at, Scott, right now here at the halftime intermission.
Well, it's been a tale of two quarters as far as I'm concerned. You know, early on, Garden City had the momentum coming around. Got a score, got a turnover, and then we squandered that turnover, and then we hit the long pass. We still had the momentum. Then we got another score up 14-7, like you just alluded to, Jeff. And then they got back in the game, but we had a drive going at 14-7. And right at the 48-yard line on their side of the 50, we just got stripped of the football, and then they got that drive to tie it up, and then it was back and forth from there. And but it's going to be a chippy second half. Look, two coaches that aren't best of friends, two teams that, Independence knows what's at stake here. You're on Netflix, you're playing the defending national champion. You know, it's hard to try to make a big deal about the Netflix and saying, oh, we don't want him, we didn't need him, which wasn't true at all. Netflix never offered it to Garden City, so there's a lot of animosity going on between these two schools.
Well, here in the first half, the fans at Emmett Field here in Independence have been treated to a great matchup between two titans of the Jayhawk Conference, the Independence Pirates and the Garden City Bronc-Busters, knotted up at 14-all here at halftime. And, you know, I think the thing is, Scott, you know, I don't go into analytics a lot, but I do look at some of the numbers, and I happen to glance at some of the stuff through the first 2 weeks of action. Garden City defensively only allowing 15 points a game in the first two games in their season. Independence giving up 43 points a game. Of course, that's a little misleading since they gave up 70 in just that embarrassing season opening loss here at Emmett Field against Iowa Western.
You need a couple of shutouts to get that average down.
Yeah, you're going to have to play pretty well from here on out, and I think that's the thing that, you know, the Pirate defense has done an admirable job here in the first half against a very strong Garden City offense, especially the ground and pound attack of the Busters, as they have held them to just 2 scores here in the first half. If you look offensively with these two teams, very close. Garden City averaging 29 points a game through their first 2 games, and Independence 25.5 points a game offensively. So Garden City third in the conference offensively, points scored. Independence 5th in the conference. Now defensively, Garden at 2nd in the conference, and the Pirates dead last at 8th. But again, a little misleading as far as that goes. But I think the effort tonight, we've talked about it throughout the first half, it's been phenomenal by both of these two teams. You just talked about what's at stake between Independence and Garden City. This is really Super Bowl atmosphere, if you want to call it that, for the junior college ranks, because games don't get any bigger than this. And we hype the Jayhawk Conference for good reason, because it is the premier conference in the United States. You've got 2 top-quality teams going at it here in Week 3, tied at 14-all. The second half is going to be phenomenal. So anybody out there driving around, if you're looking for some entertainment on Saturday night, get here to the game. Come on in. Yeah.
Free now.
Come on in. It doesn't get any better than this. You've got the number 3 team in the land, defending national champs, on the ropes, tied with the Pirates at 14-all. It's going to be a great second half.
It is. What I'm looking for is what team makes better adjustments in the second half. Also, who can run the ball and run the clock and keep the other offense off the field, because it's almost seems like whoever has the ball last can win this game. That's the way this game's looking like it could play out. And Independence will kick off the second half, so that defense has got to make some great adjustments, stop the runs, especially stop number 7, Terry Wilson, the 6'3", 200-pound quarterback, the redshirt freshman out of Alabama. He has been dynamic in the first half with the ball in his hand. So therefore, you got to make adjustments. You got to stay in your lanes. You got to bring some key blitzes. Don't overrun the blitz. keep him in front of you and contained. Make him throw the ball a little bit. Put pressure on him. And also, the other key note of that is Charles West, the dynamic running back, who's been number 5, who's been wonderful throughout the first half as well. The defense has their hands full, but they prove they can make plays. And how many times have they had some crucial stops on fourth down? 2 or 3 times in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Pirate defense has came up phenomenal here in this first half, really bailing out the Pirates on key stops, as you mentioned, Scott. And it's going to take more of that in the second half. You know, Garden City, this is a seasoned team. They're a veteran team. They came from behind against Arizona Western to win it with under 40 seconds left in the game on a scoring toss. So they know what it takes. They've got sophomores on this team returning for Garden City. This isn't the first time. This is not their first rodeo. Obviously, they had to come from behind with 2 minutes and change left last week to beat Highland on the road. So now, here in the second half, it's put up or shut up for both of these two teams. There's been a lot of jawing going on, and you know what has been going on. Both towns, everybody ready to go, and now you can do it here on the football field.
I said at the beginning of the game that Garden City has been in the big games. They've been in the spotlight. Independence, this is new territory for them. And I think the first half they've handled the pressure pretty well. Faced adversity a little bit, keep bouncing back, they put their heads down. All the backs been running hard for Independence, just got to handle the ball. And for the most part, Lee Kennedy's done a pretty darn good job playing the quarterback position.
Yeah, Henry has managed the game, and I think that's the one thing that Pirate Coach Jason Brown really was looking at is, you know, I'm not necessarily asking you, Malik, to win the game for us, but I'm asking you to manage the game, keep us in a position to win the game. And I think right now that's going to be the key in the second half. Now, make no mistakes about it, Malik Henry, an unbelievably talented player at quarterback for the Pirates. He can do it all. Use his legs, use his right arm, he can throw it on a dime. But the fact of the matter is, you can't try to do too much and then take that opportunity away from your team.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed that he hasn't ran the ball. He has not rushed for anything besides just scrambling out of the sack situation. I'd like to see him run that read option a little bit more, read zone read, and then see him play a couple times and keep that defense honest, keep those backers and that defensive end honest. Because right now, they're giving enough containment to collapse on the running back.
Yeah, very true indeed. I know we've got other games going on, and some that have already finished throughout the July conference earlier. Dodge City blowing out Texas Institute of Ag and Technology. Final score 52-0 Conquistadors with the win. Hutch, as we mentioned, a 91-0 whitewashing of Resolution Prep Academy out of Arlington, Texas. This is actually only their second year in existence for Resolution Prep. I think they may not go for a third year. I don't know after that. It was a really interesting score. The latest I got, Indyville, Coffeyville ahead of Butler, 28-21. And, of course, the Coffeyville Red Ravens now under the direction of previous athletic director and former Red Raven head coach and now current Red Raven head coach, Jeff Liker.
Yeah, came out of retirement and put away his athletic coach hat, put his coaching hat back on, and I know he was excited and a little nervous at the same time, but it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. Butler, traveling down to Chicago, got to play in a crucial Jayhawk matchup as well.
At halftime, Pirates 14, Garden City 14. We're going to go back to the studios again. We're going to take a solid 2-minute timeout to acknowledge our sponsors that make this broadcast possible. You're listening to ICC Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan.
Pirates tied up with Garden City 14 all at the intermission break. Tremendous first half of action. We want to mention our game, of course, being broadcast here on 1010 AM. And also, you can catch the live feed on YouTube. Just type in Independence Community College Pirate Football versus Garden City. You get the best of both worlds, audio and video. As halftime score sees us tied up with another score around the Jayhawk conference that I failed to report on, but it's not a close one by any means. As Iowa Western ahead of Fort Scott in the third quarter, 63-6. Wow! The Beavers rolling the Greyhounds in Council Bluffs, Iowa. So close games. It's Independence Garden City tied at halftime 14-all. That's our game, and they're also down in the middle. Butler trailing Coffeyville 28-21 at halftime. So two great games in Montgomery County. We're presented to our broadcast. Jeff Carpenter alongside Scott Stiles. We're at the halftime break. We're about 4 minutes away from the second half kickoff. So again, fans cruising around. If you forgot about the game somehow, you want to come and watch the great football, you don't have to go very far. Right here at Sheffield Stadium, Letter Taylor Women Field. The legend of Letter Taylor Women to guided the Independence football to 49 consecutive wins. That at that time was a Kansas State record. You can come out and watch the Independence Pirates. So, of course, you get your mug on TV. It's Netflix. Last chance you, the guys are here. The cameras are hot. They're rolling. And they do a great job. Actually, with those guys, I don't know if they sleep or not. I do know they run in like 12-hour shifts. Supposedly, but I don't know. It just almost seems like I see the same faces all the time. So, I think everybody just runs up raw energy.
Yeah, I think they did a great job. This is season 3 of filming right now. I'm getting ready to go Coach Brown out here right now to talk about that clapping incident we talked about earlier. Was had 5 offside folks talking against the offense for Independence.
Yeah, certainly somewhat of a turnover laden and penalty drawn first half. These teams had a huge personal foul penalty against Garden City on the linebacker with only like 15 to 18 seconds left. Independence could have taken a knee in a quick reformation, and then Garden City decided to get chippy as Matt Carroll, a sophomore linebacker from Lynchburg, Virginia, crashed into Malik Henry and took the knee, and then flags 5, and Garden City decided to burn a couple timeouts. And I don't know, if I had a 6-hour drive, I probably wouldn't call a lot of I was at people can see half. I'm like the ball starts at half. I'm done with it. Yeah, that's not Jeff Sims. He goes against everything, and that's just who he is. That's why he's so loved in this league. I noticed that. Again, 13-14 our score. Garden City Independence. So another going these two teams back out on the field. Scott's one back. I'm not question about it, man. He just walking at the mouth over there, ready for the second half to get going between Garden and Independence. Tied at 14. All Garden City again, and number 319 in the country currently in the national rankings. Independence falling out of the top 20 after that week 1 loss. Iowa Western, but they have been penciled in as receiving votes or others, so just outside of the top 20 are the Pirates. If they should knock off Garden City tonight, you think the Pirates are going to roll back into the top 20.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That'd be a huge jump in the rankings for them, and also bringing attention back right on them where it was at the beginning of the season.
So ready from the start of the second half, if you missed our first half action, Garden City led 7-0 at the 11:07 mark of the first quarter. Williams cashing in from 3 yards out on the run. Like the PAT kick was good 7 Sylvesters. Independence bounces back with the touchdown at the 5:02 mark. It was a 56-yard scoring bomb by Malik Henry to his favorite wideout, Calvin Jackson, who sprinted down the far sideline for the touchdown. The Alabama out of the PAT kick tied at 7 at that point, and then the Pirates take the lead at 2:35 mark, 68-yard run by Jamal Scott, the tailback. Alabama gets the kick, Indy up 14-17-1, and Garden only scored in the second quarter on a run by the quarterback, Terry Wilson. Tied at 14, getting ready for the second half. Sit back and relax. We can't. This is a tight game here in Jayhawk Conference Action Week 3.
One turnover, one drop pass, one anything can make a difference in this game right now. And it's kind of teamed up boys and played some great 30 minutes of football.
How big is the first possession, Scott, for both teams?
Really, each team wants to set the tone and they show the dominance on that side of football. Hopefully, it's independent side on the defense side that sets the tone.
Independence going right to left on the dial. Paul Wolf tees it up to kick off from the Pirate 35-yard line.
I'd kick this thing hard and low, just give it a couple bounces up and kick it high in the air because they've been doing some good jobs on return.
U.S. Rockets going into the sky, fielding for 5, up to the 10, 15, looking for a lane at the 20. He has one out across the 35, out to about a 38-yard line of Garden City.
That's why I'm going. That's why I kick it hard, just down low, and get some bounces around there. Don't let them get that rhythm, that light, nice high kick, and head start with them. They've been pretty dynamic and close to breaking one every time he touches the ball and kick off.
Derek Abrams with the tackle. Top-notch defensive back headed to the University of Colorado next year. He's going to be the Buffalo.
Well,
yeah. First and 10, Garden operating from their own 37-yard line, just under the third quarter shotgun set Wilson. He hands off, tailback gets West, and he hits right into a contested line of scrimmage near the 39-yard line before he is dropped.
good job of getting tackling up front. The defensive line has some great penetration when you do that, Jeff. It allows your linebackers to free flow because they don't get the blockers, they don't get a chance to get to second tier. You get those linebackers and get them out of the way. So linebackers love it when the defensive line supports the blocks.
Barkley and Blankenship on the stop for the Buccaneers. Second down, 9. Shotgun set again. Wilson, the quarterback for Garden City. Will hand off to the tailback. It's West. He gets through the line of scrimmage, getting the second line of defense. And then he's across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. He's going to be about a yard and a half shy of the first down.
It's going to be a long yard right there, like you said. And there's just too much on the second down. You got to get up to the first play. You let him get you for 7 yards.
Third down. We're going to call it 2 on the scoreboard. It's more like a yard and a half, really. Ball spotted at the Garden City 47-yard line. The crowd comes in line. Independence defense kicks in. And wideouts each side of the field. West the quarterback. He's going to run the option. He'll run that first line. In trouble. He's going to lose the half the yard on the play.
It's not like that play. It's one form. It's very sharp. He's from tackle to tackle. He gets the ball. He gets you down your right way. That's how you get him louder like that. He loses all the slow down, one down, one in. Does a great job of flying to the football. 4th and 1. Offense is on the field for Garden City.
Garden City. Quite the gambler here tonight against 4th and 1. And the Buster offense stays on the field at the 14-minute mark in County third quarter, tied 14. Wilson in the shotgun set, wins each side of the field. The snap, he's going to keep it and run. He's going to get it. He is shut down by that Pirate defense.
Yeah, he came down, he lunged forward, they got him on the knee.
A fantastic job by the push up front by Independence.
That's such a terrible.
Somehow, some way, the official gives him the first down spot at the Garden City 48-yard line, and there is no way he made it to the 48.
Wow, that is such a bad spot. This line judge on this side on the Independence had him a yard short, and they didn't even measure for it.
First down, Garden. Back to throw. Wilson. Oh! Almost picked off by the Pirates in the near flat, right at midfield, unable to come up with the INT. It would have been a pick six.
It was over. It was gone. It was to the house.
That was Michael Bowe, the 6'2", 230-pound backer out of Miami, Florida.
Hard. Nobody feels worse than he does. But, man, those are the plays you got to make in big games.
Incompleted pass, second down, 10, Garden with new life on their half of the field at the 48-yard line.
You know what our offensive guys would say? That's why he's playing defense. That's the reason.
Hand off to the tailback. It's West.
He slashes into the Pirate defense into Independence territory at around the 45-yard line.
You're not going to get that gift wrap any better, Jeff.
Yeah, that gets another great spot. They move it inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. So now going to be 3rd down and 1 for Garden on a gain of 9 by West. Clock under 12 minutes and counting. The Garden drive still alive in Pirate territory. Wilson in the shotgun. West right side in the backfield. Trip wideouts near side, low snap.
Swing pass.
Wilson throws it. It's tipped away. And a great job defensively by the Pirate front line with penetration in the backfield. Coming up with the big paw, Jermaine Johnson, the D lineman. And now another 4th down and 1 for Garden City. And if you go for it on your half of the field, you got to figure they're going to go for it on the Independence half.
Yeah, it's like a bad poker hand. They already showed it, so now you got to play it.
So Wilson goes shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield.
Yeah, it's power football here right between the tackles. Going left.
Independence showing blitz. Hand off right on the right side. He's got a lane. Bounces it outside inside the 30 of the Pirates for the 1st down. And they're going to catch him outside the 30-yard line where he's down to 32.
It's not like they just got to decide which way they're going to go. You just got to be able to read that. That's what you got to do. You got to know what the scheme is on the short yardage. 90% time to go that way. You got to catch something short.
That was a 11-yard gain for the Buckers. 1st and 10. Pirates half the field, 32-yard line. Clock moving at 11-12 and counting. Here in the 3rd quarter, tied at 14. Wilson, the quarterback, he'll hand off again in the backfield. West trying to get around the edge. And man, there was double flags that flew.
I thought we got him by the face mask. I could be wrong.
It's hard to say, man. The backside official here threw a flag too.
Maybe we got all set in there because it looks like there might have been a hold as well.
The official's going to sort out the laundry on the field. There's double flags on the play. Waiting the call from the white hat, and it's going to be holding Garden City. So a double flag goes against the Garden City offense. And that's going to move the Busters clear back to the Independence 42-yard line.
I'll take advantage of it, right?
Exactly.
Give it a big play. You're going to let it back in it.
Now 1st down, around 21 to go for Garden City. This will go to set Wilson. He flips that left side. Blitz. He's going to keep it quarterback on the option, and he is wrestled down with a no-gain loss of 1 on the play.
Big Emmett Good in the 6'4", 20-pound defensive tackle on Memphis, Tennessee, right there on play.
Emmett Good, big sweep to Arkansas next year.
They're upset they lost today to TCU at home.
Yeah, that was the big loss for the Hogs. Brings up now 2nd down, 21 for the Garden offense from the Independence 43-yard line. Shotgun formation again. Wilson, the quarterback, tight stack. 3 wideouts near side. Snap. He'll throw near side on the screen. It is complete inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line.
See, look at the spots here. Yeah, he has a 37. The other guy's got the 39. We just beat the middle guys. Another terrible spot.
It's just unbelievable. 2-yard. Ball carrier went down and he really got about the 38-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Scott mentioned going against the Garden City offense. It is holding. And that's going to march the Busters back on their half of the field as the official will spot it down at the Garden 42-yard line on the penalty.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was personal foul. Well, yes, we got this last down. They got 3rd on the score for a second here.
I think it's back to 2nd down after the penalty. Really 3rd down if there wasn't a penalty. So now I think it's 2nd down. It should be. 2nd, wow, 36.
2nd, Coffeeville.
Wilson goes into the shotgun set. He's about 7 yards deep. Snap. Pooch kick. It was 3rd down. Now 4th down.
It didn't work out too well.
And that little pooch kick is going to be down at the 31-yard line of Independence. So Pirate defense, they deliver the brick wall and stop the Garden City drive as the Independence offense comes out. What could have, should have, would have been a pick 6 by the Indy defense.
Unfortunately, it goes as an incompleted pass, but now the Pirate offense, they need to pick up the defense right here.
They do. You know what I'm doing? I'm coming out. I'm establishing the run. Establishing the run. Get a good long drive going. Get that defense who just busted their butt for you. Give them a good rest. And just at least get a score out of this drive. Establish the run early. Wear this defense out.
9:47 here in the third quarter. Pirate with the ball. Operating outside their 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Malik Henry, the quarterback from Florida State. With pistol gun set, one back behind him. He'll hand off tailback, trying to get around the edge. He gets around the edge, far side, outside the 30 to about the 31-32. So about a 17-yard gain sideways and maybe picked up about a yard and a half.
Yeah, they're going to mark it game one, it looks like it.
Hard to tell from these guys. I mean, depends on which one holds the ball. So it has a game of one, so it's going to bring us 2nd down and 9 after Independence tried to run that handoff to Scott to get around the edge. Now again, shotgun formation for Henry, the quarterback. Twin wideouts near side. He looks to throw, fires. It is complete. Carlos Thompson.
Oh, yeah, flag on play. There's flag day here. These guys love. They just keep hitting by the flag.
As Scott mentioned, right around the 28-yard line.
We got the spot.
So the pass was complete for a gain of about 7 to Carlos Thompson from Malik Henry, but Garden City clapping on defense. So they're convinced it's against the Pirate offense. The official share the call with us. It is holding against Garden City.
When they hold the spot, I knew it probably had to be Garden City because we had to take the spot and take the down over.
So it's a big play, as that's going to be a 1st down for the Independence offense. It moves it out to the Pirate 32-yard line on the penalty.
Thank you very much.
So the Pirate drive continues up to the Independence 42-yard line at the 9-minute mark and counting. 3rd quarter tied at 13-all. Here we go, shotgun formation. Twin wideouts go far side, one back in the backfield with him. No handoff, tailback, and there he goes up the middle. He slams into Buster defense, still on his feet, dragging a pile out here midfield. And I believe that was Jamal Scott.
Game 8 on the play, establishing the run like we talked about. The clock's running down below 8:30 right now. 2nd down, 2. There's a lot of things, Jeff, you can do on 2nd and 2. It's an offensive coordinator's dream right now.
As you mentioned, 2nd and short for the Pirate offense, and that was Kingston Davis, I beg your pardon, carrying the rock for the Pirates. So the transfer from Michigan picks up 8 on the play. He'll stay in the game, and the pistol gun set directly behind Henry, the quarterback.
Right back by committee right now for Independence.
Handoff goes. Again, Davis, he spins his way up close to the 1st down marker, about a yard shy from where they're spotted on the far side of the field.
That's unbelievable.
So Independence now in Garden City territory at the 49-yard line. Clock under 8 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Pirates going right to left on the dial, faced with 3rd and call it 1 from the Buster 49-yard line. Twin wideouts coming near side for the Pirates. It's Jackson and Thompson. Pistol gun formation. Henry, the quarterback, moves the back over left side. Takes the handoff. Henry looks, throws, near flat, caught. Can't get up, tight end at the 35, the 30. And Cannon rumbles inside the Garden City 30-yard line for the 1st down. Bryson Cannon, the tight end, with his 3rd catch of the night. Another big 1st down for the Independence offense.
That's what you do opposite of what they think they're going to do. That's a great job.
Indy with a fresh set of downs. Garden 28-yard line near the 7-minute mark. Henry in the gun set. Low snap. He throws far side flat. It is complete, and there's nothing there. As Garden City sniffed that one out as the pass out into the flat was sniffed out quickly, and that's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play.
Austin Robertson made the play for Garden City. Defensive line 6'5", 290 out of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
So Independence now with 2nd and long, 2nd and 15. Ball moved back to the Garden 32-yard line.
Got the double right here, wide open, down low.
Henry rolls out far side, on his feet, still running, and now he'll slide around the 30-yard line. And they'll actually spot him at around the 29 of Garden City. So almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Malik Henry on the quarterback scramble out of the pocket. Now brings up a 3rd down. Call it 13 for Independence at the Garden City 31-yard line. A huge play for the Pirate offense.
Bringing out the tight end, going to get an extra receiver in there, but they got to hurry up and get it in there. Running the play in, which is very unusual. Usually they're signaling in place, but they're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. They got to hurry.
Henry getting the offense set. Now down to 6 on the play clock. He'll go shotgun set. Triple wideouts near side for him.
Yeah, they got to call timeout.
And the Pirates going to have to burn the timeout with 5:45 showing 3rd quarter. Our score, Pirates 14, Broncbusters 14. We're going to take 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to the ICC Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. And welcome back to Red KO Emmett Field, Schultz Stadium, Independence, Kansas. Jeff Carpenter, Scott Stiles behind the mics tonight. Jayhawk Conference football. We got a good one. Tied at 14-all here in the 3rd quarter. Independence with the ball. 3rd down, 13 from the Garden City 31-yard line. Indy had to burn the timeout, running out of time on the clock.
I like the wheel route right down here, trying to get the slot guy number 2, see if they can come this way, but they got a corner blitz coming off the edge. Got to get rid of it quick.
Here he is right in the top of the pocket. He'll throw down the field. Has a man. Oh! It's caught! Touchdown, Pirates! That's big time. Oh, my! Calvin Jackson! Welcome to Independence.
You don't see that in the NFL. I'm telling you, you can't even describe the layout he made over his head behind him, makes the play. Touchdown, Pirates.
Malik Henry launches a touchdown pass to his favorite wideout, the 2nd of the night. Calvin Jackson reels it in the north end zone, and the Pirates take a 20-14 lead over Garden City. Wow. Alabigik with the kick. It's a big one through the uprights, and the cannons erupt at Schultz Stadium. Pirates 21, Garden City 14 on one of the prettiest passes and catches you will ever see.
That will be ESPN highlight reel tonight.
We better run down there.
Hashtag that, baby.
Wow. What a great touch by Malik Henry. You can't say enough about that young man and his right arm. He hooks up with Calvin Jackson, who is not a giant height-wise. He's 5'10". He reels that bad boy in over the D-back and comes up with the catch of the night for the Pirate offense.
From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, makes the biggest play of the season so far for the Pirates.
They call it the speed state for a reason, and Jackson shows lightning speed getting into the end zone for the touchdown with the touchdown lead. Now the Pirates set to kick off, and boy, the hometown crowd rocking and rolling here at Emmett Field in Independence.
That was huge. That was huge. Now that gives that defense a huge lift. Just take it. I wish we'd squib it one time, just one time, because we're getting too big of a return.
Kick is away. Wolf kicks it high into the sky. Fielded at about the 9-yard line up to the 15. 20, and a great tackle by special teams play by the Pirates.
Wow, there was a lane there. If he didn't trip him up, I thought he got sniped by the 20, but I think it was number 19.
Yeah, it was a great tackle. Shoestring tackle. Yeah, Keon Holder, the D-back from Miami, Florida. Boy, Florida shining brightly here in Kansas tonight.
I mean, ain't got nothing on us.
Independence with the lead. It's been their second of the night. They led 14-7 in the first half, and now 21-14 Pirates on top of Garden City with 5:35 showing here in the third quarter.
High State just took the lead over Oklahoma, 13-10 in the third.
It's a good game, too. First play, Garden City trying to get around the outside edge, and a great job defensively by Independence, and they took the handoff, came near side. It was Charles West, the speedster, and he's tripped up with a 1-yard gain.
Kirkland Joseph, the linebacker, 6'2", 210-pound redshirt freshman out of Louisiana, pursued it great, just flew out and made a diving Superman tackle. Tell you what, both sides of the football for Independence playing with a lot of passion and heart tonight. I love it.
You're right. 2nd and 9. Busters with the ball from their own 19-yard line. Pistol gun set. Now shotgun formation. For Wilson, he's going to keep it. The quarterback has the lane. He's outside the 25 to around the 30, and a late flag comes in. Looked like maybe holding.
That'd be great if it was.
I'm pretty sure they're going to catch Garden City with the hold around the 25-yard line. And really, it was a hold that didn't need to happen for Garden City. It was down away from the play. And it is holding against the Buster offense, so that will nullify that nifty run by the Garden City offense. That will move the ball back inside the Garden City red zone, call it around the 17-yard line. Well, 2nd down, let's call it 19.
Clock runs under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Pirates up by 7.
Huge defensive stand. They've all been huge tonight, but here's another biggie. He's trying to slam the door. Scott Dell goes shotgun set. Again, it's Wilson, the quarterback.
Give me a pass interception right here.
Wilson back to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket. Still looking. He's on his feet. Still looking. Running out of real estate. He throws the ball out of bounds smartly because he had nowhere to go. Great pursuit. Emmett Goodby, the big D tackle. 300-pounder rolling down the line. I'd throw the ball away, too.
Yeah, you can hear his footsteps from a mile away. You want to get rid of the ball. The target for that play was that tight end I talked about earlier, Nigel Kilby, 6'8", 255 out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Indiana must have a good basketball team back in the day with him playing.
It's 3rd and long. 3rd down, 17 officially on the board. Wilson goes shotgun set. Twin white out far side. He'll hand off to the tailback, and he is blasted right near the 20-yard line.
That's the conceit right there, Jeff. I will run it to you.
Garden City, who has been really the gunslinger and the gambler tonight, going for it on 3 occasions on 4th and short. Here they go with a direct handoff on 3rd and 17 for a gain of about 5. And now they're going to punt the ball away to Independence. Uncle Mo, the short guy. We're in Navy and Vegas gold tonight as the Pirates lead 21-14, 3:45 and counting here in the third quarter, trying to upset the defending national champs.
Oh, no, guys. What are we doing?
And it's going to be an offside against Independence, as I'm not really sure any hurry there.
That's just uncalled for.
Jermaine Johnson going to get caught jumping offside, so now it's 4th down, and we're calling what? About 7.
Yeah, they still have to run away. You can't take a chance from down here.
So Garden does stay in the punt formation. Long snap count. The kick is away. And it's high end over end near side. And it's going to take a buster hop and jump out of bounds.
Kick it away from him.
Yeah, right around, the 32-yard line is where we're going to spot it at Independence. So the Pirates going to have good field possession in the 3:21 third quarter. Independence up 21-14.
I was just going to say, who knows where they'll spot it.
Didn't you say you know some of these guys are the officials?
Yeah, I know John Adams real well.
You got his phone number?
I do.
I think you got a text.
I will after the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him to take the clown shoes off.
Well, it came out just last night. It was the premiere.
Yeah.
So maybe he's a Stephen King fan. Here we go. First down, Pirates.
Ball at their own 33-yard line. Shotgun set. Malik Henry, the quarterback. Henry back to throw. Fires complete. Carlos Thompson. Nice. Yeah. A little curl route here on the near side. Catches it at the 40-yard line of Independence. Picked up around 7. It's going to bring up second. Ooh, they're going to give it a good spot. That's an 8-yard gain. Second down to Indy at their own 41-yard line. Clock under 3 minutes and counting. Independence right to left. Henry in the shotgun formation. He'll hand off. Tailback coming near side. He's going to pick up the first down across the 45. And the body lean picks up the first down by the big boulder back for the Pirates. That's Jamal Scott, 6 foot 235. First and 10 Independence. Drive continues. We're under 3 minutes. Independence up 21-14.
To run. Keep it on the ground. Keep the clock running. Keep it out of the offensive hands for Garden City.
Henry goes shotgun set. One back in the backfield. He's going to drop the throw. He's going to launch it deep, real deep over the head of his wideout. He's trying to run the go route, and it's incomplete. He's trying to hook up with Carlos Thompson, and Thompson's got blazing speed, but he's blanketed. It brings up a second down 10 for Independence. 2:26, third quarter. Netflix, last chance you guys. They got the cameras rolling. They got a great one tonight. Pirates on top of Garden City here in the second half, 21-14. Henry in the shotgun set again. He'll send 2 wideouts far side, 1 back in the backfield. He'll hand off to the back, to Lloyd, handoff, and just barreling over Busters into Garden territory at the 42-yard line. Scott, you called it. Keep the ball on the ground. There's a pickup of 12.
I'm telling you right now, Jeff, the defense is tired for Garden City. Hands on the hips. There's not a lot of action up front. You can gash them from tackle to tackle. And also, what I'm doing, take your time here. I know you want to get a rhythm, but don't snap the ball with 20 seconds. There's no play clock.
Henry throws near side, and it is complete. It's going to be for a short gain. Reeling it in is Sean Carter, the big 6'3" wideout. That's going to be pick up a 5 on the play, so he's got a pretty good spot. That's going to move it to the Garden City 37-yard line. Clock under a minute 50 and counting. Third quarter. Pirates rolling right to left. Henry, shotgun set. Barks out the signals. Hands off tailback. He hits the hole, bangs through one defender, now another, still going near the 32-yard line. A Garden City white flag comes out. I don't know. There is a flag on the play. Who it's against? Roll the dice on that one. It's going to be a pickup of around, about 3 on the play for Jamal Scott. And it looks like it's going to go against the Pirates.
Gosh darn it. More stupid penalties.
Whitehead makes the call. It's personal foul against Independence. Just a killer with 91 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that's going to move the ball.
You're almost in scoring position with the field goal.
That moves it clear back to the Garden City 47-yard line. So virtually,
they gave the first down, so it's after dead. So it'll be first and 10. So the penalty doesn't hurt much because you got a new set of downs. But it's just still the option. You're back out of the field goal range.
Shotgun formation. Henry again, 1 back left side in the backfield. He'll drop in the pocket. Still looking. He fires far side. Looking down the field, incomplete. A lot of hand checking going on near the 20-yard line. It's Carlos Thompson again trading hand checks with the D-back of Garden City. But it is an incomplete pass, brings up 2nd and 10 from the Garden City 47-yard line. And we're down now to 78 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2nd down, 10 Pirates. They are in Garden City territory. The Independence crowd rooting them on, needing another score here late in the second quarter. Shotgun set. He'll hand off tailback. It's Kingston Davis. He's looking for a lane, and he'll dive forward out near the 42-yard line of Garden City. That's a pickup of 5 on the play for Davis and the Pirates.
They got to get this. Now, this is that third down we talked about at the beginning of the game. You got to convert third downs. We've done a pretty good job tonight
But here's another crucial third down, medium down play here, 3rd and 5. And look, they still got the bubble here, so look out to throw at the slot right here on the inside.
Twin wideouts near side of the field.
Should be to Carlos Thompson.
Malik Henry shotgun formation for the Pirates at quarterback. Good snap, fakes the handoff, rolls near side. He's in trouble. He's just going to fire it out of bounds. And there's another flag that flies late on the far side of the field. So Garden City dials up the blitz.
Hopefully it's legal man downfield. Gosh darn it. Lost it down and a penalty.
It's probably going to force the Pirates to have to punt the ball. That was a 3rd and 5, and really it's one of those plays where you just about have to hope for either like a middle screen or something out here in the flat to try to calm that blitz.
I was wrong. It shouldn't be lost down. I was wrong. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
It is 3rd and 10.
I was thinking of intentional grounding.
So the ball now at the Garden 47-yard line. 3rd down 10 with 34.5 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Independence on top of Garden City, 21-14 from Emmett Field in Independence. Jayhawk Conference football, the premier conference in the country. We're at week 3 in a pivotal matchup between these two heavyweights. Twin wideouts spread the field each side for Malik Henry, the quarterback. One back in the backfield, right side. Garden shows blitz. Henry to throw. Screen over the middle. It's complete. Calvin Jackson still on his feet, dives forward to about the 40-yard line of Garden City. He's going to be around 3 yards shy of the first down yardage needed.
What's nice is you can run the quarter out and decide what you want to do here. It's going to be in the 3rd quarter.
And the clock is melting away down to 12 seconds and counting. That should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And it is your Independence Pirates 15 minutes away from a possible upset of the defending national champions. Garden City Broncos are scored. Pirates 21. Garden City 13. Don't go away. We have to. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. And welcome back to Emmett Field here in Independence. Getting ready to start the 4th quarter of action. You've just joined our game. You've missed a great game. Independence leading Garden City, the defending national champions, 21-14 as we begin the 4th quarter. Pirates have the ball. It's going to be 4th down. And you might as well call it about 3 yards to go. Scott, and the ball in Garden City territory at the 40-yard line.
Man, you got so many options here. I don't know. I'm almost punting the ball away here. Well,
just play field position.
Yeah. 4th quarter, you're playing pretty good. You're giving up 40 yards right here if you don't make it.
This is a statement right here. It is the way. Henry goes in the shotgun set for the Pirates. Wide outs each side. 4-man front for the Busters. The snap. The handoff. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Pirates. See ya, don't want to be ya. Oh, my.
Untouched. 2-hand touch would have been unbelievable. That was big Jamal Scott. Jamal Scott, the runaway freight train, again with a statement touchdown. Huge touchdown for the Pirates at 14:53 of the 4th quarter.
And what a gutsy call. I mean, that takes a big you know what to make that call.
PAT kick pending for Alabama and the Pirates, who lead 27-14.
Oh,
bad snap picked up. Independence going to try to run it, throw it, still on his feet. Can't get to the corner, and it's going to be no good on the 2-point conversion on the bad snap.
Pirates leading 27-14. And then we have a Pirate down on the field.
And they got tackled him high around the neck. That's almost belligerent. That's what coach is saying too. Like, my goodness.
We're going to take a 30-second injury timeout. Independence 27, Garden City 14. You're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. And welcome back in the field here in Independence. We're still at an injury on the field to one of the Independence Pirates player on the attempted two-point conversion run. 14:53 here in the fourth quarter, and it is Calvin Jackson that is shaking it up. He is on his feet and walking under his own power. That's the good news. That's really good news. Jackson has been a record find tonight with 2 touchdown catches. For the Pirates, Independence up by 2 scores from 14:53 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So now Independence with momentum on their sides, got your kicking off to Garden City. And you're going to hand it off to the Independence defense to try to make a statement stop right here.
And they have no excuse. They are fresh and ready to go. The offense has done their job. Now the defense has not done their job.
Crowd on their feet and full throw here in the field. Wolf brings it deep, fielded at the 3. Up to the 10. The 15 slips and falls down at around the 19-yard line, trying to make a cut. Return of 15 yards for Garden City on the special teams. Losing his footing was Yatil Gant, the wideout. So the Buskers will operate inside their own red zone at the 19-yard line to start this first down drive with 14:39 in the fourth quarter. Independence leading Garden City, the defending national champions, 27-14. And here comes the Buster offense on the field. They're going right to left or south to north in the field. Shotgun set. It's Wilson. He'll hand off to the tailback. He is hit for a very short game. Good job defensively by the Pirates.
The defense has done a great job of pinching the gaps. And what I mean is just sealing them off and not letting them pop to the outside.
Second down 9 on a gain of 1 for the Busters.
Busters now got to start hurrying up a little bit because we're running out of time. We're down 2 scores. And now we got a flag. I think they move.
Yeah, flags fly. It's going to be a false start against the Garden City offense, according to the official. Inside their own 15-yard line now.
Jeff Sims over there with his hands on his hips and takes his hat off. He's not used to being in this position.
I remember that last week, Garden City was down late in the game. The Highland Scots, you can never count out the Busters. We're the defending national champions. You got to knock them out.
I hear you. There's no doubt. But I'm just saying he's not used to being too scored.
Yeah, that's a good point. Low snap, Wilson hands it off, hitting the backfield and dragging it forward. The boy, not much there. As the Pirate defense doing a great job game tackling. And Charles West had really nowhere to go. He gets nothing. It's going to be now third down. And let's call it 14 for Garden City in hurry up mode. No snapping from the other side. And it was completed a flat. And he's bumped out of bounds around the 17-yard line. So good job by the Pirate defense.
Not even close. I don't know why they hurried and threw it into the boundary. That wasn't a good play at all.
Oh, Montgomery coming up with a stop. And I know the thing is they're on the short side of the field, too.
Right into the boundary. Now you got to run the ball.
Yeah. Fourth down 10. The defending national champions, Garden City, on the ropes. On the road here at Independence, 13.5 minutes left in the game. The Buskers down 27-14 to the Pirates. Garden now forced to punt from their own 19-yard line. Long snap count. He gets the kick away, and it comes near side wobbler, and it goes out of bounds around the dish.
Keep coming. Marking now.
Yeah, right at the 50-yard line. Good pass. Man, you got some pretty good keepers there, man. What are those trifles?
Oh, bicycles with a tri-step.
Yeah, great job, man. Here we go. Pirates with the ball. They'll operate right at midfield with a 2-score lead over Garden City, 13-15.
Yeah, I cannot say this enough. Run the football. Pound it at him. You got a tired defense. You got an offensive line who's just making great hay tonight, and great holes up front.
Handoff goes to the tailback. He's hit for a loss of 1 in the backfield.
I don't like those plays that take too much time and go east and west. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that it took some time to develop, and I believe that was Jamal Scott trying to make the quick cut to the far side of the field. He was cut down for a loss of 1. So we're now 2nd down 11, and I'm with you. I like the running game. I'm a big fan of it. You got to grind it out, but it's a little more north-south if you can, especially when you got a 240-pound back.
Amen to that.
Gun set. Malik Henry at quarterback, wide as he side of the field, 4-man front for the Garden defense. One back in the backfield is Scott. It goes to Scott. Hit away forward in the Garden territory around the 44-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 45 officially. That's a pickup of nearly 6 on the play for Jamal Scott and the Pirates. About 5 to go.
And Malik's doing a great job. Snap the ball that time with 3 seconds left on the play clock. If you notice now, they're being a little more casual, making sure they got the right play in, run the play in. We're not going up.
Coffeyville leading Butler 35-24 in the second half. Now here go the Pirates. 3rd down 5 from the Garden 5-yard line. Makes the handoff, throws near side. It is complete. That's to the tight end, Cannon. But he's cut down this time quickly. Only a gain of about 1.5 yards on that pitch and catch from Henry. It's going to bring up now 4th down and a long 4th for the Pirates from the Garden City 34-yard line.
Punt the ball. In the delay game, punt the ball.
Under 11.5 minutes and counting, they're going to take your advice. Guys, Wolf, the punter for the Pirates, trots out on the field with the special teams. I don't know, man. I think you named this one out of bounds. I mean, I think that's the smart move. You do not want to give up a heartbreaking, huge, big run. Pirates hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They snap it quick. Wolf gets the kick off. He'll kick it far side of the field, hits at the 10, and it goes into the end zone. But again, I think that's kind of a win right there. Garden City will get the ball with 10:52 showing here in the 4th quarter, trailing the Pirates 27-14 here at Emmett Field in Independence.
You want the ball to go out of bounds if you can, but I mean, went to the end zone, took a forward roll, and but that's okay. 10:52 to go. You're up.
Yeah, couple score lead for the Pirates here in the 4th quarter. You're under 11 minutes left in the game. You're playing the defending national champs. Pirates at home, trying to shock the world tonight. Garden City offense out onto the field. Quarterback Terry Wilson, 6'3", 200-pounder. He's in the shotgun set. West, right-hand side in the backfield. Wilson to throw. Near side, it's incomplete. Great pressure in the backfield by the Independence defense.
Daniel Davis intended his target.
He was trying to hit Davis near side on the pass, but it was well underthrown with the pressure.
Yeah, good job up front. Guys getting a great push up front and put a lot of pressure on him. He's trying to get a quick snap right here.
That was Jaquarius Martin, and here goes a quick snap indeed by Garden City, but he slams into that Pirate brick wall defensively right around the 20-21 line. It's going to be a minimal gain of 2 on the play.
And it brings up now 3rd down 8 for Garden City, who goes into hurry-up mode with 10.5 minutes and counting. Here in the 4th quarter, they're down by 2 scores. Wilson in the shotgun. Low snap. He fields it. He looks. He throws. It is complete, but short of the first down yardage at the 26. And he is about 3.5 yards shy of the first down needed.
They have to.
And Garden City special teams reluctantly heading out onto the field as we go under 10 minutes and counting.
And they're not going to put that. If you're independent, you want to leave your defense out here right now. You'll just drop your returner guy back to leave your defense on the field in case of a trick. That's what they're doing.
Defense does stay out on the field for the Pirates. Indeed, Garden set to punt the ball. 9:40. That is a trick play. West has the ball. He's still running. He's hit and he is hurrying right at the line of scrimmage. The Pirates slam the door on the defending national champions on a 4th down and 3.
That's why you keep your defense on the field.
Great call, Coach Jeff Sims. He tries to gamble yet again for Garden City. And this time he goes bust up as Independence takes over inside the Garden 30-yard line. First down. 9:36 left in the game.
Sometimes you can win at craps, and sometimes it's just crap. And that's what that was.
Pirate offense, they come out on the field leading 27-14. The defense tonight has been spectacular for Independence.
Unbelievable. I'm astonished, Jeff. Just astonished by the effort of the defense.
Malik Henry shotgun formation. He'll drop to throw. He's looking. Near side. Jackson. Oh, it is picked off in the end zone by Garden City for the touchback.
Great interception right there. Good coverage. Just down for the ball.
Is a little underthrown by Henry, just slightly, and it was just enough underthrown that Garden City picks it off in the corner of the end zone for the touchback.
I get it. You wanted to put it away, but also there's still 9 minutes left. If you run the ball, taking out 4 or 5 minutes or 3 or 4 minutes off the clock, you're sitting in pretty good shape with the way your defense is playing.
Well, and you take some wear and tear off your defense,
Absolutely.
And now the Pirate defense forced out on the field, Garden with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 20. 9:28 left in the game. Quick pitch, far side by the Busters. He has a lane, bumped out bounds, close to the first down. And Garden City going with that quick snap offense. The pitch to West, pick up 10. And that's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Clock at 9:23.
Now they started.
Pirate defense trying to shut the door again. Shotgun formation. Wilson, he'll throw far side. It is complete. Nothing there, though, as Independence doing a great job recovering after the little flare pass on the far side of the field. They pick up 1.
Great swarming defense again, Jeff. The secondary doing a really good job of flying up to the football.
Under 9 minutes and counting. Independence 27-14 over Garden. Busters with the ball right to left. Wilson in the gun. He'll look, slant pattern. It is incomplete, I believe. It was bobbled.
He caught it. Didn't he? Did he not catch it? Nope, you're right.
No, he bobbled it. Yeah. He did have it, but at the very last second, bobbled it, and there was 2 defenders right behind him. Well, it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for Garden City.
Now see if Independence plays pressure, just rushes 4 and drops back 7.
Shotgun formation. Wilson, he'll drop the throw, rushed out of the pocket, still on the run. He's under duress. He gets away. Now at the 30, running out of bounds, and he'll go out of bounds really at the line of scrimmage. So a good job defensively by the Pirates, stringing it out. As they forced Jerry Wilson, the quarterback, out of the pocket. He scrambled about 30 yards, but it was all horizontal. And it's no gain on the play. Actually, a loss of 1, 4th and 10. Now we do have a Pirate player shaking up.
He got one of those lookout blocks, and I didn't see it coming. And unfortunately, he took a pretty good shot to the chest.
8:33 left here in the 4th quarter. Independence Pirates trying to shock the world against the defending national champions, the Garden City Busters, leading Garden City 27-14. And it's going to bring up a punting situation for the Busters. 4th down and 9 from the 31-yard line with 8:33 Bradley shaking up Pirate player down on the turf, and that's number 33, Kerwin Joseph, a linebacker, redshirt freshman out of Bro Ridge, Louisiana. He does come off the field. That's the good news. Garden City set to punt the ball. Back deep for Independence, Mr. Electric. That's Carlos Thompson. Long snap count by the Busters, trying to draw the Pirates offside. It's a good snap. Kick is away. High end over end, fielded by Thompson at the 32, now up to the 40, 45, spins out of another tackle, and finally he is hog-tied right at the Pirate 46-yard line. Return of 14 by Carlos Thompson.
And that 14 could have been 40 because it was pretty spectacular. He did it on his own, Jeff.
He really did. That guy there, man, you cannot get a handle on him. He is amazing. Pirate offense coming back out on the field, leading 27-14, 8:16 left in the fourth quarter, Scott. And would you say 2 weeks ago when we saw the Pirates on this very same field against Iowa Western that this is the same defense?
You already know the answer to that question. None of us would have.
Pistol gun set, Malik Huey, the quarterback, one back behind him in the backfield. He'll hand off to the tailback right up the middle and just battering ram out near midfield.
He got 3 yards there. That's all you need right now, right?
Absolutely.
Get below 8-minute mark.
And it is a strong 3-yard gain as that pushes the pile. Really a gain of 4, I believe, is where we're going to spot it right at. We're going to stay at the 49.5-yard line. So we'll say a 3.5-yard gain brings up second down and a long 6. For the Independence offense, the clock moving at 7:45 and counting in the fourth quarter. The Independence Pirates trying to drive the dagger against Garden City.
Oh, and they're huddling up, which they don't normally do, but run that clock. No handoff.
Handoff goes tailback. He goes to the line down. He's near the 46-yard line of Garden City, about 2 yards shy of the first down. And again, it's the battering ram, Jamal Scott, going off the right side of that massive offensive line of the Pirates.
Now, here's what you got to do. You just got to go heel to heel, and just it's power football right now. You got those big guys up front, and just wear them out defensively. Look at them, hands on the hips.
The body language not favoring the Busters right now. It's third down to Independence. They're inside Garden territory at the 46-yard line.
This is going to get you another 3 minutes on the drive. This play right here.
Henry, hands off, tailback. He is hit, spins away. He's going to get the first down if he gets the spot. The official may not give it to him. He needed to get it to the 44-yard line of Garden City.
Man, I'm telling you, that spot is so questionable. Wow, look where they're marking that football.
6.5 minutes and counting, and it's about a half a yard shy. And you know, Jason Brown, head coach of the Pirates, he's going for it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they sneak it here.
Henry under center, Garden stacking the box with 8. Now he backs off of it, goes into the shotgun formation. Goes to Henry, hands off, tailback, first down and more. Pirates still on his feet, rumbling inside the 40 to the 35-yard line.
Kingston Davis, the transfer from Michigan, uses that Big Ten power. First down, Pirates, 6 minutes and counting. It's an upset underway here at Independence. Dethroning the national champions of last year.
I don't know if the fat lady's singing, but I hear her gargling over there in the corner. So Independence trying to shock the world again here against Garden City. Counting Kingston Davis comes up with a monster run to get the first down for the Pirate offense.
The ball will not go up in the air here. It's ground and pound and get out of here with the win.
In the pistol gun set, hit in the backfield. Good penetration by Garden City. That's a loss of about 2.5 on the play.
But the key is either the Broncos have to start using their timeouts, which they don't want to do. They want to save them for offense. But the clock's running. You're going to be under 5 minutes now with still 3 downs to go in this drive.
Very true indeed. It's going to be second and long for the Pirates. 2nd and 13 for the Garden City 38-yard line. And the Independence offense, very patient now, trying to eat up the clock.
Blake Henry doing a great job managing this offense on this drive round now, running and milking that clock.
The Florida State transfer in the pistol gun formation, twin wideouts near side of the field. He'll hand off to the tailback. He dives close to the 35-yard line, and we get players tangled up here right at the 40-yard line. And I'll tell you what, it's the linebacker for the Garden City defense, number 44. That's Matt Carroll.
He's been at several scrums tonight, and that's the big lineman. That's my son's roommate, Isaiah Edwards, is the nicest guy on the team. Well, I want to make him mad. He's 6'8", 374.
I know it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to make you mad. Here we go at 4:20 and counting. It's third down. Pirate offense at the Garden City 37-yard line. Independence trying to drive the dagger.
Some say if you're a little tight end, screen here or something like that. Blitz is coming off the edge.
Henry in the shotgun. Blitz comes, rolls near side, looks downfield, still looking, throws. It's incomplete at the 30-yard line. He was trying to dump that off to his tight end, Bryson Cannon. Brings up now 4th down and 12 for the Independence offense. They're going to send special teams out there with punter Paul Wolf with under 4 minutes left in this game. And if Wolf can angle one inside the 10-yard line, tell you what, Garden City, they're going to be sweating bullets.
You just want to get it like this. I'm serious. You don't even want to extend that leg out. Just push it right over here in the dead spot and let it roll. I wouldn't kick it more than 20 yards up in the air.
Garden showing the blitz, trying to block it. Wolf gets it away. Flags fly. And it goes into the end zone, but there is a flag on the play here on the near side of the field. And the line judge threw the flag very quickly.
They might have lined up all sides, Jeff.
That could be. That could be. That would be a good guess. It's a false start against the Pirates. Actually, that benefits Independence because then you get to punt the ball again.
Yeah, and run more clock. Can we do that 10 more times?
We probably could.
Probably don't want to take a chance.
Why don't you text your buddy down there in the White House?
Yeah. Paul just needs to relax. I'm going to try to get rid of it real quick here. But if not, kick it straight up in the air almost. Just kick it high and short. Let your recovery team get down there and make a play.
Wolf again to punt the ball for Indy. He kicks it away, and it is end over end. It takes a high pop at the 10, and then it bounces into the end zone barely. It is a flag, and it is another flag.
I think we moved it again if you want to know the truth.
I'll tell you what, these officials, they have been flag happy tonight.
Coach Brown now all over Paul's out of bounds. That's 3 in a row you kicked in the end zone. Here we go.
Well, if they keep moving the ball backwards 5 yards, I'd say Paul Wolf, those kicks are eventually going to die inside the 5.
That's a good philosophy to have.
Can we do this like you said about another 5 times?
Those were only 8 away from that prediction.
3 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pirates on top of Garden City, 27-14. It's 4th down and 21 yards to go, but that's not the point. Pirates just trying to get the punt away safely. This would be the 3rd punt in a row.
Now Sims is on the field thinking they called timeout, and the referees ain't paying attention to him. He said, just get back on the sideline.
They did send him packing. Wolf's going to try to punt it from the Independence 40-yard line.
Now just get rid of it and kick it high in the air. If it goes in the end zone, so be it. Just hold. Now they're more of a punt alignment formation.
Officials holding it up. Clock holding at 3:45. Now they'll wind it. Good snap. Wolf gets it away. This one's end over end. Fielded at about the 8-yard line. Now it's to the 10, 15, out to about the 20, 22-yard line before being ran out of bounds far side of the field. They're spotted at the 24 officially, so return of 15 yards on the play for the Garden City special teams.
I'm just glad that series is over. That started to stress me out a little bit.
That was a tough one. And I'll tell you what, generally punts aren't that exciting and that crucial in a ball game, but that one was.
Plus, your recovery team's down there running, sprinting down there 3 times in a row. You get a little tired.
1st and 10, Garden City, down 27-14, 3:36 left, fourth quarter. Shotgun set, Terry Wilson, the quarterback. West goes right side in the backfield. He's got twin wideouts each side. West
is completed around the 28-yard line, ridden out of bounds at the 29. Good job defensively by the Pirates. That was Dorian Williams in coverage from Houston, Texas. And that's a pickup of 5 on the play. Second down, 5 Busters. They're in hurry-up mode.
Key is you tackle him in bounds and keep the clock running.
Definitely 3:15 and counting. Wilson to throw, flushed out of the pocket. Deep on the side. He has the man. It's the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Garden City. To the end zone if it stands.
No flags on the play. That's you get relaxed on defense and you get a guy that lets you get behind the coverage.
Yeah, definitely just a killer for the Pirates, and 71-yard pass play with 3:03 left here in the fourth quarter. And that was a long pass play hooking up with Remy Simmons. PAT kick pending. Pirates now up 27-20. The kick is good, but there is flags on the play. We'll sort out the laundry yet again.
It depends. There's 12 guys on the field.
Yeah, that's a little too many. It's going to allow them to move it a little closer. Of course, I don't know. It's going to be at the 1.5-yard line now for the PAT. In 27-20 after the monster 71-yard scoring toss from Wilson as he hooked up with his wideout number 15, Remy Simmons. Lead shrinking here down the late stretch of the ball game. I don't know what the whole lead is now. So momentum was such on the side of the Pirates until that big 71-yard scoring strike from Wilson to Simmons. Now the PAT kick still pending. Oh, he pitches up. It is good. Boy, he did through the left. That was James Tom White for the PAT kick. 27-21. Garden is not dead yet, as they were only down by 6 for the Pirates.
I go back to that interception we threw when we were up 2 scores. And we could have ground some clock out there a little bit. I don't want that to bite us. We got to get a good drive going on this kickoff. But you also got to get your hands somebody too, because it could be an onside kick coming here.
Well, that's a good point. You know, at this stage of the game, you know, nothing is off limits. And we've already seen that Garden City head coach has been the gambler tonight. Jeff Sims on multiple occasions going for it on 4th down and short. Usually is not panned out for him on the beneficial side of things anyway. But right now, his front Busters right back in the ballgame on botch coverage in the defensive secondary by Independence on a very busted play. Yeah. As Wilson had to roll by the pocket far side of the field and launched it down the field to Simmons, who raced about 35 yards untouched in the end zone.
Like you said, Terry Wilson, the quarterback for Garden City, he's been the man tonight for them. And he did a great job of scrambling, keeping his eyes downfield and finding the open receiver. But now you got that consistent hands coverage. You got everybody out. Only one guy back deep. Well, Garden City, I think they keep it away because they still have the time outside.
Now that would be my guess, and that is what they do. They kick it fairly deep. And it's going to go into the end zone. Trying to come out of the end zone. He's 2 yards deep, still on his feet. I don't know why you would do that.
Because he touched it before.
Yeah, why even touch it is the point. You know, let it bounce into the end zone.
A huge mistake.
And now Independence going to start inside their own 5-yard line with 2:57 left in the game, only up 27-21. And now 2 huge mental mistakes by the Pirates, one on the defensive secondary, now the other on special teams. And now you have to rely on your offense to pick up first downs.
Yeah, because they're going to utilize their timeouts on the series. They're going to get the clock stopped and try to get the ball back. You got to get a first down in this drive.
and we're at shotgun formation, and the ball's on the 2. Actually, the 4.
Henry in the gun, hands off tailback right up the middle. He'll get it out to about the 5-yard line on the direct dive to the right side of the offensive line. And that is Jamal Scott.
As Jeff Sims races out and shows his durability, he calls timeout.
Down to 2:51 left here in the fourth quarter, and in a game that seemed somewhat sewn up by the Pirates, with nearing 3 minutes left in the game, up by 2 scores, and give up a monstrous 71-yard touchdown pass. And now you're deep in your own end, second down, and we're going to call it 8 to go to pick up a much-needed first down by the Pirates. You have to pick up at least one first down on this drive. And 27-21, and again, we talked about last week, Scott, Garden City on the road, down late, a little over 2 minutes left in the game to Highland. They come back and win it. And that's what champions do. And Independence right now, they have to knock out the national champs.
Well, that's the thing. Independence is in unfamiliar territory. You know what I'm saying? Big games. You know, if that means something, right?
Absolutely.
Garden City's been there, still playing with toys. But Independence just has to get first down, the game's over.
Henry in the shotgun set. One back, left side in the backfield. Snaps low, he'll throw near side. It is complete. Carlos Thompson, he's at about the 13, 14-yard line, and Thompson's going to be wrapped up.
First down.
And it should move the chains for the Pirates. It is indeed a first down, so a great pass out of the end zone. Henry under pressure by that pass rush. He throws a dime to Carlos Thompson to move the chains.
Huge. I can't tell you how big that was. Clock moving out to 2:38. Jeff Sims decided not to use a timeout there, but they'll run it here, and then they'll get another timeout.
So the Pirates with a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line, up 27-21, under 2.5 minutes left in the game, leading Garden City. Henry hands off tailback right up the middle, and just a punishing run up near the 20-yard line.
So it's an all-out blitz right now, right? So you picked the wrong gap. You just shot yourself at the foot.
Very big gain that time for the Pirates. That's a pickup of 7. And that was Jamal Scott again on just a direct dive handoff. He runs left side just behind, I believe that was Isaiah Edwards that was leading the way for him in that hole. And now Garden City will call a timeout with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Independence leading the defending national champs here at Shelter Stadium.
I got to do it all. Sorry.
Against Garden City. And it's going to be second down, and they're saying 4 on the scoreboard. We'll go with that. So a 6-yard gain by Jamal Scott.
I like it.
Garden burns a timeout.
This running back by committee things work tonight, Jeff.
It has worked. Kingston Davis, he's played huge as well. And they're going to keep Jamal Scott in there. Scott lines up in the pistol gun set behind Malik Henry. Twin wideouts near side, and we've got movement on the right side of the offensive line by the Pirates.
And see, you can't have those penalties right now. You can't, because guard stays down to 1 timeout. Now that moves you back. Now you're going to be 2nd and 9.
And just unbelievable the false starts tonight by the Independence offense. It's been numerous, at least 7 that I can remember. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pirates now 2nd down 9 as the ball moved back to the 20-yard line after the 5-yard penalty.
On the clock, 2:16.
Garden City trying to weather the storm here in Independence, trailing by 6 to the Pirates. Malik Henry, the quarterback, the transfer from Florida State, goes in the pistol gun set. He'll hand off tailback, trying to go far side, looking for a lane, and he's going to run near the 15-yard line. Maybe got across the 15 to the 16 before he is ridden down by a host of buster tacklers.
Last time out, utilized by Jeff Sims in Garden City.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and call it a long 7 for the Independence offense, as Garden City does indeed eat a timeout with 2:09 left
second timeout. You're listening to Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan. We'll keep the action right here. Again, late fourth quarter, 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in this ball game. The Independence Pirates doing their very best to try to snuff out the Garden City Busters.
Wow, this is huge right here.
Give me it, Eddie, right now. And welcome back to Schultes Stadium here in the fourth quarter. 2:09 left. Pirates with the ball, third down 7 from their own 17-yard line. Henry in the pistol gun. He's going to roll out of the pocket. He's in trouble. He just throws the ball up and away out of bounds. And it's going to bring up a fourth down. And with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the ball game, the Pirates are going to have to give the ball back to Garden City.
See, I don't understand why we don't run the ball there, and you're going to use 40 seconds off the clock. And look, I want us to win. I just don't understand that third down play call there. Up 6, run the ball. They have no timeouts left.
So the Pirate special teams on the field. Paul Wolf going to have to punt the ball away again. He's going to be standing just about at the goal line for Independence here in the north end. He's going to take a knee, a safety by the Pirates. So that's going to be 2 points for Garden City with 2 minutes exactly left here in the fourth quarter. 27-23. And the Pirates opt to take a knee in the end zone by the punter, Paul Wolf, for the safety. So Independence is lead now down to 4. And you've got 120 seconds left against the defending national champions, and now you've got to punt the ball on this free kick.
On a safety, you're going to punt a kickoff. Aren't you going to kick off from the 20?
Well, I'm not sure, man.
I think that's how it is.
That's how it's set up. You know, I'm gonna hold off on that statement because you may very well be right.
It is the Pro Bowl. It is. We'll see what it is.
You know, if college was set the same way, but according to the official, standing right at the 20-yard line, it could very well be the case.
I think it is. I think it's the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think you're right. Pirates are going to kick off from their 20-yard line. 2 minutes left in this game. Independence leading Garden City 27-23 here at Schultes Stadium in Independence. The Pirates trying to upset the defending national champions. But Garden City hanging around, and now their hopes are very high of possibly coming back. Left to kick off from the Independence 20-yard line. Kick is away. It's a good kick. Fielded at about the 20 of Garden, up to the 25, the 30. Looking for a lane, across the 40 to the 45-yard line, and then stacked up right at the Garden City 45. So with 1:53 left in the game, the Independence defense, it comes down to them to try to slam the door on the defending national champs Garden City on this final drive of the game. Pirates up by 4. $1:53 left. And now the hometown crowd, they realize what's on the line here. This is the drive of the game. Garden City still huddled up on the far side of the east side of the field here in the field around their head coach, Jeff Sims. The Pirate defense out on the field.
Oh, this is it. This is for all the marbles right here. A chance to dethrone the national champions is on the line with 1:53 to go.
Barry Wilson, the quarterback, shotgun set. Good drop to throw.
He looks. Pressure. He's still looking. Flushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet. Still running. And no time. Oh, a huge sack by the Pirate defense. It's Emmett Gooden. Clock's running at a minute 30. Make that not good. And that was Jaquarius Martin with it on the sack. A loss of about 15. Pirates dropping defense. The ball is caught on a bullet pass at the Independence 44-yard line.
Getting through the ages right here.
Down to a minute 12. Garden City in hurry-up mode. 3rd down 5 from the Independence 44. Wilson at quarterback. Flushed down to the pocket. He's sacked. A monster sack by the defense of the Pirates.
Jermaine Johnson, the animal up front tonight.
Clock ticking at 52 seconds. Garden City out of timeouts. 4th down.
Could be it right here. One stop and it's over.
With the shotgun, he'll drop the throw. Pressure coming. He's going to throw it down the field. Ball tipped up in the air. It's incomplete.
No flags.
And the Independence defense has held the defending national champions with 37.3 seconds left. The Pirates take over 1st and 10 from the Garden City 46-yard line.
And Coach Sims is yelling at his best player on the team that without him, they wouldn't even be in this position. Terry Wilson getting a royal chewing on the sidelines.
I've never seen it, but don't count it out. Do the goalposts come down tonight at Emmett Field?
I hope not. Well, we got 2 weeks to build new ones. Why not?
I know, man. You can afford it. Jimmy, I need $1. The crowd on their feet. Last chance you've got a game for the ages tonight. The Independence Pirates have shocked the world as the defending national champions Garden City are going down. Clock's running. The Pirates 30 seconds and counting. The Pirate players jubilant on the sidelines, jumping up and down. It is over. This game is officially ended. Your Pirates have shocked the national champions of last year, Garden City, here at Emmett Field, 27-23 in a game for the ages as the Pirates move to 2-1 on the season. Garden City drops to 2-1 with the loss, and the 13-game winning streak has ended for the Garden City Bronxbusters right here at Emmett Field in Independence as the Pirates have delivered the big blow in the Jayhawk Conference tonight. We're going to head back to the studios. We're going to take a 4-minute commercial break to acknowledge our sponsors that make our broadcast possible. You're listening to ICC Pirate Football on 1010 The Fan.